We back. The Chicago Bears lose overtime thriller, if you want to call that a thriller. 30-27 to the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Rod, with my co-host, Chef West. To the right of me, my man's usually at the bottom of the map.
Oh, I'm finna say I'm to the right today. Yay!
He's talking about, he to the right of me today. Look, we're gonna break down this entire game. We were just chopping it up in the green room before we went live, and we got a lot to say about this goddamn team and everything surrounding it. And we're gonna break the entire game down and a lot more right after this. Those of y'all that's familiar with the channel, y'all know how we kick this off. We just like to kick it off with some game talk, man, some football talk with initial thoughts, where we give our initial thoughts of the game, how we feel about anything, that came out of this game. I mean, I'm gonna kick it off, Wes.
You more than welcome. Welcome.
We cursed. I don't know if it's us. I don't know if it's the Bears, or I don't know if it's fucking Virginia McCaskey. Maybe it's Virginia, because I don't get how we lose in gut punching fashion every time. Like, just lose. I think there was 2 games this season where we just lost, and that was, I think, Arizona. Correct me if I'm wrong. Arizona, they beat us down, and then New England was like 19-3 or some shit like that. But other than that, we getting gut punched. We getting gut punched late. Strip sacks in the Colts game. 9 sacks. Just a lot of shit happening. That's keeping this team exactly. That's not supposed to. A lot of boneheaded stuff that's keeping this team from getting over that hump, getting over the top. This loss right here is another example of Caleb Williams and shit. Let's just add Thomas Brown to the mix too. Another example of Thomas Brown and Caleb Williams not getting that victory feeling. Because you see the Caleb Williams numbers going across the bottom of the screen: 32 for 47, 340 yards, 3 sacks, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, no turnovers.
That's a good. The way he played, you want this win. You know what I mean? And it's another one like the Washington game, another one like the Green Bay game, where you can't savor this win because you lost.
Yep.
Another moment of that today. That's my initial thoughts of this game. Look, Wes. You know how I'm coming. You know exactly what I believe. We let the rookie down again. Where we all talked about it. I'm guilty of it too. We talked about how we had Caleb was coming into the best situation for a rookie. We talked about it. But it seems like these veterans, $98 million Montez Sweat, $80 million Jalen Johnson, and I'll throw Cole in there too. $50 million Cole Kmet. I'm not dogging Cole, but you dropped another one, an easy one.
You dropped the pass. That you got to do that. Like, it's like
you can't. Yeah,
it's like surprising. I'm like, he got it. You dropped it. Shut the fuck up. I don't even want to get on here, motherfucker. I've been talking about you for forever. I banged out. I was yelling at my friends for you, and you dropped the ball. Like I said, the only one that I'm like, okay, cool. Like Doomsday, my dude. Right? I do. Okay, I give. Like I said, I give it to the ebb and flows of rookies. They rookies.
Rookies gonna rookie, and I'm gonna get to that point when we talk about Caleb.
Cole Kmet, finally, when they trying to put, I think he had like 10 targets, 11 targets. Something. Now they getting it to you, and then you want to drop it. You don't deserve the money, man. You don't deserve the money. Let me see what Cole Kmet had on receiving. I was just looking at make my
going across the bottom of the screen. I think he had like 40, 50 yards, some yards.
Seven catches, 7 catches on 10 targets, 64 yards, 9 average. And the thing is, and the thing why I remember we was in the grill, I was like, I'm looking at these stats and it make my stomach hurt because when I read them, I'm like, I lose that. And I said it the last 2 weeks. And that's why I'm just like, the Eberflus got to go. It's those situations. We don't have to stuff that. We don't have to stuff the stat sheets. Caleb Williams don't have to go 40 for 42 for 575 yards or 7 touchdowns. I don't care. He can go look at, like I said, I go to the dude for the Lions. I can't think of it. Jared
Quarterback.
Goff. Yeah,
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yep.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff can go 18 for 18 with 215, and his team put up 52 points, and he only had
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 touchdowns. You know why? Because everybody else is doing their job. Every week they take. We said it, they take those pieces from last week and they put them together. He could throw 5 interceptions, and guess what? They take their pieces and keep doing the same thing the next week. It's like I don't know if it's kind of how it was with Justin. It's like you seen him one week, you like, yeah, he the dog, and then the next was like, did you forget what happened
What
6 days
happened
ago, dude?
exactly?
Like, like what was y'all doing for 4 days? Y'all wasn't looking at it. Y'all wasn't looking at the film. You didn't see, and that's what this game make me so sick because I look at the offense of it, and even though we gonna get into it because I'm a dog DeAndre Swift today for sure, but even though we did rush well, our offense was doing it. They was driving.
Yep.
They was making it. The receivers was coming. Like I said, I can nitpick, but looking at it overall, DJ Moore 7 catches for 106 yards. It's like every week one of your wide receivers got 100 yards. What was last week? I think it was Roman. The week before that was Keenan. And so that's why when everybody like, oh, you don't think they should have took Roman Doomsday? Well, I'm like, because DJ ain't gonna have 110, 120, 150 yards every week. That's when it's Keenan Allen turn. Then it's gonna be Roman Doomsday turn. I'm waiting on Cole Kmet. I know I'm banging on that drum for. I want you to have yours. And then I told you what the Viking stats was. You was like, what was that? Addison.
Jordan Addison.
160 y'all. Why? For what? Who is he? He ain't nobody. Why he got?
I get y'all wanted to take Justin Jefferson out the game, which they did up to that last overtime catch, but Jordan Addison 162. Oh my, that is embarrassing. Whoever was covering him, majority of the game should be embarrassed.
It's the Texas game all over again with
I was just about to say that. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Yep. It's like we took Stephon Diggs out. Yeah, JJ, you stayed on business. You stood on business. All right, cool. And like I said in the green room, is Jaquan Brisker that important to the secondary?
That's what it looked like. Because on one of those catches that Addison had, I think it was Jonathan Owens. You try to just shoulder bump him. Right. If you don't tackle that man, that's a grown ass man.
Wrap him up and go down to the ground with him.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. And that's another thing. I see it with a bunch of teams that I remember what was it last season when they was preaching this hits this hits culture and these people hitting. I said, I ain't never said when I seen Ray Lewis see people, I seen him go straight into all that. He wide with it. Boom. I'm gonna make sure I take you down. I'm gonna make sure I get all in your body. Like that's crazy. Like it's just like ridiculous. Because I'm looking.
Don't get me wrong. Addison is good, but come on now.
Yeah.
162.
He ain't 162 good. He ain't 162 good. Stevenson, come on.
You mentioned they had what are y'all doing in these preparation days of practice throughout the week? You mentioned that. What are you doing these 4 days, the 5 days that you get?
Yeah.
That bring me back to the Washington game. It's a theme, dude. We had 2 weeks to prepare for Washington. But before that bye, because we had the bye before the Washington game, but before the bye, we just came off a 4-touchdown performance from Caleb Williams out in London against the Jaguars. So how do we go from that? And then you get 2 weeks to prepare, and then we didn't score into the fourth quarter against Washington coming out that.
I don't even know. Caleb Wood. I think did Caleb Williams throw a touchdown last week? No,
he hasn't thrown a touchdown.
He didn't. This is his first touchdown pass, which really kind of wasn't a touchdown throw. It was just DJ being DJ. I think
he had 2 today.
Oh, Keenan. The one he threw to Keenan was a Caleb was nice with it. Okay, yeah, cool. But before that, you threw 4 touchdowns in another country, nasty, and then you had 2 weeks off from work, and then you came in, and for 2 weeks you can't throw a touchdown. Like we can't. I ain't gonna blame Caleb. We can't throw a touchdown with Caleb Williams. Like that's. I mean, yeah, you right, Jaden. I like Thomas Jones, but
for sure,
like
hell
I said,
yeah,
the offense looks like they're progressing. They're taking. They're solving problems during the game. You see what I'm saying? They're solving problems during the game, and I see him. He like, okay, this ain't working, that ain't working. All right, cool. What the hell? All right, whatever. Okay, running. Hey, look, like I said, I'm gonna, you know, poop all over Swift because that's my dude. I like him too, but and I feel like I want to be a little bit remiss and say, hey, maybe the run just wasn't getting there. They just couldn't get it, so they're like, hey, look, we're gonna use our quarterback and our offensive weapons. The thing that bothers me, Mark, because we talked about it in the green room about the Russian. DeAndre Swift, 13 carries for 30 yards, 2.3 average. Longest is only 8. Caleb Williams rushed 6 times for 33 yards. Your quarterback should not outrush you. Everybody talked about that last season about Justin Fields. Like, our quarterback is out rushing.
Yeah, I was about to say, not
running
unless your
backs.
name is Justin Fields or Jaden
You
Daniels
see what I'm
or
saying?
even Lamar Jackson.
I would have been fine with 50. Okay, cool, right? Yeah, whatever. The run went there. How many catches did he have? DeAndre
Swift,
Mm-hmm.
3 for 35.
Did he have 3 catches?
Yep, he had 3 for 35.
3 for
And we
30.
talked
Yeah,
about
3
this
for
too.
35.
We talked about this too, Wes. Roshan, you give him 10 carries last week because this goes into the run game too. I know you focusing on Swift, but
yeah,
if we gonna talk about the run game in total, 2 carries for 2 yards. He had a touchdown with a 1 yard touchdown, but 2 carries for 2 yards. You gave him 10 carries last week. We talked about it. We don't care about the stats.
Nope.
All we care about the carries. Are you giving him chances? They didn't even give him chances.
What I scream all summer, Mark. What I've been screaming all summer about Roshan. You said, "Oh yeah," I said, "I'm hang my hat on him. Use them. Why we not using them? Put him again. Give him at least give him 10 carries, dude. Every time we don't do the stuff that was like you said last week, give him 7-10 carries a game. Because look what he did last week. You need to give him the carries. He blocked. He do
a lot. He
do a
brings
lot.
He brings a what's the word I'm looking for? He brings an aura to the team when he's running, an aggressive, vibe to the team. That O-line probably gets going when they hear him smacking in the dude, his pads smacking in the dudes.
When we use him, DeAndre Swift have a better game. He wear him down. He wear him down. Give him 35 yards, whatever, 10 carries. 10 carries, 35 yards, a touchdown, because we own the one, so we're gonna give it to him because that's how we should be doing it. And then think about it. I was thinking today when I was watching, I was like, wait, where's Roshan at? Bring Roshan back in. What's up? Because every time Roshan had a good play in the last month, that almost like the next first or second running play, Swift got loose and ran on the sideline for a touchdown.
So break one.
He break one. It's like Roshan wear him down and Swift just take advantage of him. It's like
I want to address this comment real quick. Charles Davis said, "Does Williams not like to throw to Komet?" I'm looking at the numbers right now. Komet had 10 targets.
10 targets.
Second most on the team. I know Rome had 10 as well. DJ had the least, but the most yards, which is ironic.
Yeah.
But no, he gave Cole Komet 10 targets. So I can understand that in the previous games because he was not giving Cole the ball. But today he was spreading the ball around these last couple weeks.
He was doing it. He was having a day.
Komet dropped the big pass today, and we talked about that a little bit earlier. Yep. You got it. $50 million. You got to catch those. You're a vet. You got to help your rookie quarterback out. That's my thing. I feel like they're not helping Caleb out. And we're gonna talk about it because he cut Caleb. He rookied. He rookied in the OT. He did.
And that's my thing. I ain't gonna be mad at him because he a rookie. It's like you're the veteran, Cole Komet. You're the vet. We talked about it for the last couple of weeks. Like DJ, you got to catch the ball. Keenan, you got to catch it. Your quarterback is a rookie. You have to give him that confidence.
Fourth down. Keenan dropped it. Hit his hands. Hit your hands, dude. You better bring that. Especially you.
Bring that in. You Loki. You like Larry Fitzgerald, dude. Like you supposed to catch that. Larry ain't dropping that. Come on, be real. Be hands. You Keenan Allen. You a multi-1,000-yard receiver. Not because you faster than nobody. Not because you taller than nobody. You ain't high balling. You not most of the people. You know why you got those 1,000 yards all them years ago? Because your hands was nice. I don't know. Spit on your gloves and rub them together before every play. I don't care, dude. But catch the fucking ball.
I'm tired of seeing the drops. I get it. They're not egregious. It's not like one person drops it 4 or 5 times. None of that. But We said it. This is the best
drop it in the
situation
worst
for
situation.
a rookie quarterback to come into. Catch
Mm-hmm.
the ball for your rookie
Catch the
quarterback,
ball.
especially when he playing
Just
like he
catch it,
did
bro.
today.
Just catch it.
You got anything else you want to touch on for your initial thoughts till we get into
my initial thought is I just feel like we just come in. We got everything. We got all the money. We got all the fame, the mansions, the cars, the house, the trophy wife, and we just fail because we don't prepare. I feel like we is not preparing. I think we looking at it on paper like everybody else keeps saying it, and all of people keep looking at Chicago like, look at them on paper though. They crazy on paper.
Are they gonna do something? When y'all gonna do something with all that talent?
They got to. Even when the last couple of weeks, we just lost 5 games, and people still like, well, they could probably turn it around next week.
Exactly. Yeah.
They could probably get it next. They could.
But what was I saying, Wes? Because when we were 4-2, and everybody said, "Oh, they ain't playing nobody. They ain't playing nobody. They playing weak teams." And I'm like, okay, trust me, we will. The division games ain't going nowhere. They're on our schedule. We gonna get to them. And I believe we're gonna be in every game. I kept saying I believe we're gonna be in every game. But what I didn't know, because I said the defense was gonna keep us in every game.
And that's our what the fuck Twilight Zone. That's our Twilight Zone moment. We didn't expect this. We could have taken, like I said, we could take Caleb being a rookie and not performing well, and the offense not clicking. Like we could live with it. You know what I mean? Like we like I said, me, I'm optimistic about the offense. Like, oh yeah. But when I watch this defense do what this defense doing, I don't even want to watch. I don't watch no more. I don't
know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. And then look, Jaden, you on point right now in the chat because everything you're saying, we definitely talked. Flus too conservative. He doesn't blitz. He trusts that front four way too much. I get it. You love Montez Sweat.
Good.
Yeah, it's not Montez.
It's not last season.
Yeah, exactly. Montez saved his job. Oh my God, do we?
You missing Billings?
Man.
Like think about it, you missing Billings. Like I said, Darrell Taylor, cool. Like he came in, he gave us some look just for how we got him, like just to pick him up and get him. And he came in, he played a couple good games. Like I wasn't expecting to be Montez Sweat. I liked how he came in, whatever. But like what was I saying in the green room when I looked at his stats? I said, Darrell Taylor, you should just stay at home. You're a edge rusher with no tackles, no sacks, no pressures, no tackle for loss, and a bat down. That's the only one thing you did today was a bat down. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like you have to be aggressive. You got these linebackers, Blix, Tremaine. Remember I was saying, like, what was like week 3?
Right.
Like, I was in the chat. I was like, dude, why are we not trying to go kill these quarterbacks? Blitz,
it's funny
pressure.
This what gave me, and I kind of already knew, but this was what let me know, like, okay, this for sure coaching. I've been knew it, but this is what let me know today. We didn't see too many blitzes the first time, I think, and I could be wrong about this, obviously, but the first time we blitzed, we sent TJ Edwards straight up the middle. Guess what they called? A fucking running back screen. Like it was the perfect play call for our blitz. That's what and it was the first time we did it. And guess what? Kevin O'Connell had a screen pass dialed up for it. It was so predictable.
He was waiting for it. He said, "You're gonna do it 3 times, Flus. You stupid. You and your beard, you stupid. Wait, I see you finna do it now. I've been waiting for this. I've been
waiting for it. And
that's why I said I've been preparing for Chicago all week. Kevin O'Connell, I got Chicago all week. I got them. Even Flus only gonna blitz, even if it's gonna be soft, he's like, okay, cool. And I'm gonna see when he bring it. I got 5 plays for him now. I know gonna fuck up his whole day. I'm finna call Kevin O'Connell, all these offensive coordinators and all these other head coaches. I think they look at Eberflus and be like, I'm finna get you fired. I know.
I mean, he's the worst head coach in the division for sure. By far.
Dude, it's just stupid. Just stupid. Like you look stupid, dude. It's like I said, I could understand if like we didn't have nobody, like we was an untalented team. We had a bunch of nobodies out there. I could be like, yeah, we suck. That's cool. We like Jacksonville. We just got Trevor Lawrence. That's pretty much it. Cool, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I could get that, but that's not us.
But there's talent. There's talent all around this roster. But you know one thing? What I would say to that, West, though, what I would say about that talent I've been beating this drum. You know what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
That talent ain't shit without the trenches. It starts
Yeah.
and ends in the trenches. Jalen Johnson can't make his money without the D line making the
Mm-hmm.
quarterback get the ball out in 2
Mm-hmm.
seconds, so he can
Yeah.
sit on routes and jump them.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams no, not Caleb Williams, but those wide receivers can't make their money if Caleb can't get them the ball.
Yeah. No, and I hear you. And it's like for me, when I think about that, it's like I feel like when everybody keeps talking about the roster stuff, it's like I go back to 3 years ago when we had Ryan Pace and how many people he owed money, how many people he owed picks, what he was doing. We like you. What do you do? Why you keep giving everybody away? Why are you spending all this money on this one person? Like why? It's like
70
it's like
million to Robert Quinn.
you got it's like you at home with your PS4, like, ooh, look, I could do this. Like it's not a video game, dude. And that's the only reason why I get posed one more chance. Like after this, that's all you should be fixing.
That's
Remember, I
interesting.
said that's all you should be fixing. But now I'm
Right.
looking at the secondary and I'm like, do we really got to drive a safety in the third round? Because we hate getting people in the third round. You
Oh, we're
fuck
gonna
the
have to
third
get a
round
safety
up.
for sure. We're gonna have
Do
to.
we really have to get, and I said, like, but
2 of them.
my whole thing is this, and I'm gonna say this to you. You tell me how you feel about this statement when I said it, because I thought about it. But last week and after this game, I said, is Thomas Brown out coaching Matt Eberflus on the sideline?
Okay. Oh man, that's that. So I'm going to say no. But this
You
is
think he's
why.
not? Okay, tell me.
I'm
I
going
want to
to
say
say
that.
no. Because I get what you hitting at, and
Mhm.
that's look, I don't blame you for it, but a lot of people was calling for Matt Eberflus to get fired, right? And this was a question I
Yeah.
was going to bring up yesterday if we had a show yesterday. I had a bunch of questions I wanted to talk about. A lot of people want Flus to get fired, but guess what happens if Flus gets fired? Thomas Brown then has a lot more responsibility on his plate. Right now, his response is just this little circle. That's all he got to worry about, that little circle. He gets promoted to head coach, that circle becomes this. You know what I mean?
No. I've not said that much.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I won't say he's out coaching him because Matt Eberflus he does have so much on his plate as a head coach. And this is another reason I don't want Matt Eberflus fired, because I don't want Thomas Brown focusing on anything else but getting that rookie quarterback developed. Keep developing him for the next 6 games, 7 games. But I don't know how many games left in the season.
Yeah,
but
we got like
that's
7.
why I will say no. I definitely get Wes. I definitely get it. I definitely get where you're going.
All right, okay.
But
All right, cool.
I have to add the responsibility that Flus has on his plate. Now ain't nobody tell Flus to call defensive plays. You got a defensive coordinator for a reason. Ain't nobody tell you to go and do that. But he is the head coach, so that's why I would say no. That's the only reason I would say no to that question you made.
And I'm going to tell you why I thought about that and why I felt. And I said it. I don't know if I said it in the green room. I said it early on in the show. It's like I watched Thomas Brown's in his office, even though, like, you said it was like Caleb Williams rookie that overtime because he rookied it. But I watched that offense. See what was going on.
I didn't hear you.
I said Caleb Williams rookie that offense. We got the coin toss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You seen what Baker Mayfield happened when they gave Patrick Mahomes that coin toss and he won it overtime. Baker Mayfield said, "Okay, yep, might as well, go home." It's Patrick Mahomes. He got the coin toss in overtime. He's finna win this game. He's Patrick because we all know what he's finna do. It's not, you ain't stopping him. He's finna go down. And I text y'all what I said. I said, win the toss. We won the toss, and I'm just like, we did that. I'm like, okay, yeah, it was all right, cool, whatever, that's fine. But I watched that offense look at certain things during that game, and I saw Thomas Brown adjust and try to beat that defense. I saw our defense go against their offense, and it was like, okay, yeah, you want to take Justin out of the game, cool. But if Addison is killing you, you gotta stop the bleeding, dude.
You gotta stop. Oh my god, you can't. You got
Hawkinson. You got your tight end. You like, okay, cool. But tight end is killing. Hey, Jack. Hey, Tremaine. Hey, TJ. He better not catch another ball. Halftime, I'm telling him, he better not catch another ball. That tight end better not do nothing. If he do, I want you to blow him up. Make him don't want to catch another pass. How you get 100? How did tight end? Tight end get 100 yards receiving. And that's
I
my
don't
whole thing
remember
with
the last
Fluke.
time a tight end did that to us.
I don't even remember. And, and I think what's buddy name in the chat? I know his name start with J something. I can't
Jaden.
remember. Jaden. He said it. It's like Flus. You keep being soft. You keep being passive aggressive, dude. Stop being passive aggressive. Be super. Yeah. Why are you so conservative? Like, I'd rather you go crazy, like try to just win a football game. And it's like,
Right.
okay, well, they got the better of us, but you standing back and you just got your hands up like this, like you boxing like this with your hands up.
Just
You ain't
blocking. You
swinging.
just playing
Yeah, you
defense.
just block. You just playing defense. You like, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I seen him do this. And I saw a stat. It was like Matt Eberflus is the only head coach in the NFL who has more losses when he had, I think it was like 6 or 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, something like that, or maybe even less, maybe 4 minutes, whatever. Like a 90 or 85% a better chance of winning the game. Like, even back in the Justin Field days, like, we was finna win the game. We finally was gonna win. And you was conservative, and then you did something stupid, and
Last
we
week,
lost.
I thought he
Last
was
week,
playing not to lose last week, but it was more
yeah.
offensively than defensively. But he was kicking field goals last week on some of these fourth downs when Caleb was cooking. Like, you have to feel it when your quarterback feels it. Let him go.
You
And
see last week,
especially,
Caleb Williams threw that third down pass, and it was
Mhm.
like fourth and like 2, and Eberflus was going to pull him out the field. He went over. No,
call him for the give me the
go.
play. No, I
No,
want to go for it.
I'm
Let's go for it.
cooking. I'm cooking. I'm balling, boy. I could do this all day. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Like, I can do this. Think about all the greats: Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes. That's Caleb Williams. You came at me like a week ago. You was like, oh, well, are you falling off? I'll just compare them to Jaden because that's what we got to do. But he is better than Jaden Daniels, dude.
Oh my God! Look,
I,
and that's
he
we'll get to the
he is
Caleb.
so much better than him, dude. Like, I'm watching him
This kid.
stumble, fall, and get back up. Like,
Mm, mm.
I'm like, come on, Caleb, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What I text you during the game, I was like, I was like, come on, Caleb, be great. Be great. You got it in you. He is gonna
Right.
do it. He gonna do it. We got like 5 Super Bowls. He gonna give us at least 5 Super Bowls before he retire. I guarantee you. If he stay up there for his
He
entire
won't.
career.
Hey, let me do a plug here, and we got to let's
Uh,
move on to our next segment because we talking
okay.
about a lot of bad, but it's a lot of good out there that we got to talk about
Yes,
too.
it was
Look,
so
hit that
good.
like button and hit the subscribe button as well.
Mhm.
The Blackberry
Thank
Podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I got my co-host with me. I'm the host, Mark Robb. Co-host with me, Chef West. Devin could not
you.
be here with us today. He has some
Yeah,
technical
I did
difficulties,
that.
but he'll be back next week.
Thanks for
Look,
lighting up the chat. Jaden, you lit the chat up. I didn't get a chance to read all your comments, Jaden. Dude, you light the
Jade, yeah,
chat up. I
he
didn't
on
get look.
fire, ain't he?
Yeah, you lighting the chat up, man. You good. Hey, good job, dog. You lighting it up. You right.
We're gonna move on to our next segment. Let's talk about some good
Mhm.
stuff. Like I said, hit that like button if y'all like what y'all hearing. Y'all like chopping it up with us.
Yeah.
The great and not so great. This is my personal favorite segment of the show. You want me to kick this one off, Wes, or you gonna kick it off? I can kick it off.
I'm gonna kick it off because I feel like you
Okay.
want to like really get into it because like this your segment. You like the segment. Man, I could get it real cool, real quick. I'm
Go
gonna be
ahead.
like a third grader answering a test. I'm gonna repeat the question. Chef West, what is your grade? My grade is that offense. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams was my grade, dude. He was my grade. That was my grade. Even when he was missing, even when he was like not on cue a little bit.
Yeah.
I watched that. I watched that man. I seen his face. The camera zoom in. And he like, okay, cool. I see
Yes.
what happened. Got it. Next time, check down. Let me get this. Give it back. Money. Bow, bow. You know what I mean? And I'm looking. I'm like, this dude want it. He ready for it. He cooking. Hey, look. He just passed Mr. Biscuit, which is nothing. But he's the
It happened.
all-time rookie leader. He did it.
He did it.
He
Yep,
did it. He did it. He
Yep.
did it. It was easy, but he still did it. And he looked it good today. And like I told you in the green room, I was looking at his stats and I'm looking at this and I'm like, it makes my stomach hurt. It make my stomach hurt that we doing this to Caleb. We needed him to be great in the offseason. We said we need Caleb to be Caleb. That's what we need. And this team will be, like I said, this team, if Caleb is Caleb like he was today, and we had
Oh
this
my
defense that
god.
this team we thought we had in the offseason, this game right here is supposed to be a dub.
Yes.
This supposed to be a win.
Oh man.
This defense supposed to be going. They supposed to have been doing it. This team should have been getting it.
So
now, my not so great. I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna let you have the rest of the segment. I just gotta get my not so. I said Caleb is my great in the offense, the receiving core. Our three-headed monster. I mean, I think I think including we can call it four-headed if you want to put Cole Kmet in there. But I think at least Cole Kmet had the least amount of catches, like 5 or 6. But
yes,
I mean, everybody had 7 or 11, like close to 10 targets, and all of them had 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 catches. And we can get mad, like I said, we mad at Cole because he dropped some key situational stuff. We could talk specifics. Yeah, but my not so great is this motherfucking Chicago secondary. They is annoying me.
Oh my gosh.
They are annoying me.
How many 3rd and long 10s and 12s and 3rd and 15s?
What was like 3rd and 21?
Nick Mullins came in for one play and picked up a
2 plays. Nick Mullins came in for 2 plays. He was 3rd and 21 and got 13 yards.
Oh my God.
I don't care what Evil Flus call. My Rob, you said all the time, y'all grown ass man who get paid millions of dollars. Do your jobs. No antics, no sour. I don't care. You ain't standing on your secondary. Ain't standing on ass, man.
Dude, ain't no way. Dude, you should have seen my face when Nick Mullins. First of all, I don't wish injury on no player. But when Sam Darnold wanted to extend the play and hold the ball, and then Big Dex, I'm like, Big Dex, fall on his ankle. Yeah. Big Dex fell on his ankle, and then Nick, I'm like, we about to get an interception.
We finna come back. That's what I said. I said Nick Mullins finna throw an interception.
Pick up. Let me see. It was a 14-yard.
I think he picked up like 35 yards. 2 plays. I think he had 35 yards.
Oh my God!
Y'all let Nick Mullins get 35 yards or 2 catches on y'all. Y'all try. Like, come on, dude. I don't care. I get it. I know how important the trenches is and all of that. But when backups come in, like for the most part, like that's cookie time. Like, y'all supposed to take advantage of that. Like, crazy. It's like
my bad.
No, you good. I was reading RJ thing anyway, and I was looking at the stats. But come on, man.
That secondary, I don't know what. Okay, so look, and then I'll go. Let me ask you this though. So, do you think? Because I know we talked about Brisker going, obviously, not even just Brisker, but fuck, we was down to Jonathan Owens today. But Jonathan, I think he got that strip. He did strip. I'm not mad at how he played. I am pissed as a safety. You got to wrap him up, bring him down. Don't just try to shoulder bump like you Ed Reed. You're not a big hitter. Bring that dude down. But do you think that Terrell Smith and Tyreek Stevenson rotation, do you think that is good or bad for this defense? Because we talk about the secondary, and that was your not so great. They are rotating they have been rotating since the Washington game.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna give you my honest thought on it because I'm thinking about it. I feel like we're losing faith in Tyreek Stevenson.
And Tyreek, he gets beat a lot. He does get beat a lot. If anybody gonna get beat, it's gonna be him. And I see it every time. I ain't gonna lie. I call it out a few times. I wish we could watch the game together.
Get beat. But he gets beat a lot, bro. You finna get beat. And I think I said it like week 2. When I think he got the pick 6 and all that kind of stuff. And I said, I hope he hold on. And that's go back to what I said, the green room. Tyreek, take what you did last week and add to your bag, add to your toolbox, as they say. Keep going. Because guess what? You know who they finna pick on? You.
For sure.
They finna pick.
These are opportunities for you to become great. Pick on me if you want to.
Pick on me if you want to.
5 picks in one game. Keep playing.
Yeah. And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you keep. I don't know. It's like
Would you would
he
you would you would you rather just have him play all game, or are you like do you want to see what
I
Terrell
I I,
Smith got?
I'm kind of
He got snagged on
I'm
today.
kind of
Jordan
liking
Addison
it. Yeah,
snagged
yeah,
his
yeah,
ass
yeah. It's
today
not gonna,
too.
for me. It's like we got to do something because I think Tyreek Stevenson is feeling bigger than he is.
I mean,
See what I'm saying?
this whole team
Yeah,
is
yeah, and that's all my thing. Like I said, I was in Washington. It's like, why you chipping and chirping, dude? It's your second year in the league, dude. What you doing? Come on, dude. You ain't did nothing.
oh
You
man.
ain't did nothing. You ain't did enough. You ain't did enough, dude. You ain't did enough to be like this. Oh, I think you think you Jalen Johnson, you think you Jordan Ramsey, you think you what's his name, Sutton? Who you think you is? You ain't even got there yet, man. Sit down and do your fucking job. And
Right.
every week, and you put it in a group talk of the week. You're like, I'm so tired of watching my podcast. You on podcast talk about a no fly zone? You giving out tickets? You giving out
All
tickets
the
like you giving out tickets? Yeah, you
too
giving
much
out tickets.
talking and they
Yeah,
not even just
and
selling wolf tickets.
you're not even doing. We could even look at. We can go to analytics. We don't have to do the eye test because the eye test you just getting done dirty. And if we look at the statistics, it's like, yeah, you getting done dirty. My thing with him is act like you're failing. Act like you getting beat.
Act like you have
Act,
something to get better
act
at.
like you got
Act
something
like you
better
need
at.
to improve.
Act like you got something to prove.
Exactly.
Go look at that
Mhm.
receiver who just, like you said, that did this over you. Give me this all over
Oh
your
my
head.
gosh. No,
Go and
that was
get at
Terrell
him.
Smith. He snagged Terrell
Oh,
Smith
that
ass.
was Terrell
Yeah, that
Smith.
was Terrell
But my whole
Smith.
thing, but that happened to Tyreek Stevenson like
Oh
four
hell
times
yeah.
this season, 4 5 times this
Terrell get
season.
I mean
You know what
Tyreek
I
threw.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, get gritty, get angry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. It's like, stop it. And that's why
So
I feel like the rotation it's good. I like it because it's like, hey, look, you need to be humble, dude.
yeah,
Like, I don't want to have to bench you. You're our best number 2 cornerback we got.
right.
You're our best. We want to play you. We want you to be out there. We want you to be great. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, bro, like what you expect me to do?
You gonna force my hand. You gonna force
Yeah,
my hand.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think we should have to rotate him and Smith.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I get why we're doing it.
And Smith ain't no punk. I mean, we seen
Ain't
Smith
no
make
punk. No,
plays.
no,
He had an
Smith. I mean, they
interception
make
last
plays.
week.
Like, yeah, we bring in our second and third going. Reddy Stewart came in. As soon as he came in, fumble. Soon as you see what I'm saying, like we bringing dudes in, and they like, it's my day. It's like Eminem. It's my shot right now. This is my shot on this play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I have to make things happen because I probably never play another down. That's how I want Tyreek Stevenson to feel. You know what I mean? Like, this could be, we go get ready Stewart if you want to.
Nah, Stevenson don't feel like that. Stevenson feel like he ain't, no matter what he do, he here, he gonna get re-signed, he gonna get
Yeah,
this big
yep,
deal, this and that and the
yeah.
third. So
He think he Jalen Johnson already.
yeah,
And
he
when
do.
we was talking about Jalen, we were talking about him like, dude, you think he really that good? Whatever. You know what happened when he heard people say that about him? I think in 4 games he went and got 6 picks at the end, and they said, okay, we're gonna pay you.
The reason I don't even want to derail this and talk about Jalen Johnson too much, but Jalen Johnson knows, you know what I mean? He get fucked up. Jalen Johnson, the type that's gonna make up for it. He's going to play better the next game after that. But so just to recap real quick, your great was
Caleb.
offense. Caleb.
Not
Okay.
just off. I mean, I could bring the receiving core in there, but that was just
But
Caleb. That was Caleb targeting his guys, using his weapons. So I'm gonna give him the not so great. It's the secondary.
The secondary for sure. All right. Well, my great. I'm gonna start with the great. I'm not necessarily gonna do player or unit. My great. It's just gonna be a moment in the game.
Ooh, this is new.
Caleb, it's going to be Caleb. It's a Caleb moment, obviously, but it's just when they scored the touchdown. Was it a touchdown? I think we were down 11. No, it was a field goal. We were down 8. They kicked the field goal to put them up 11. Thought the game was over with, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then we get the ball back with a minute and I don't know how much time, 30 seconds left. This was when DeAndre
Mm-hmm.
Carter had the kick
Yeah, when he
return.
ran a 50, yeah, the 50-yard or something. I think it was like 45, 50-yard kick return. That was awesome. I ain't gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, I had the thumbnail created. I had everything created. Caleb Williams getting that touchdown. I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, look, let's get the garbage time touchdown. You know, garbage time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get the touchdown. That moment right there, that right there
Mm-hmm.
is my great because that he could have folded. We have folded.
Mm-hmm.
We have folded our hand and just gave the game up. Gave them the turnover on
Yep.
downs. They're kneeling. They're kneeling the ball.
Yep. You
You know what I
text it. Why
mean?
we going? Why we going for two? If we go for two and don't make it, you put us way back. You just
Yeah,
gave the
I
game
don't
away.
know why. That was before that. I don't know why Flukes went for two.
And
And I want to talk about that later too, because that
yeah,
was
yeah.
maybe you saw something different because I heard the
I,
broadcast talking about that play and saying analytics say this and that and third, but I don't agree with analytics there. But
mm-mm.
no, so Caleb getting that touchdown, I think that was a touchdown to
Mm-hmm.
DJ
Keenan.
Moore,
Oh, is
or
it
was it
DJ
Keenan's?
Moore?
I think it was DJ. It might have been Keenan's, but the fact that you got that touchdown at the end of the game when any other year QB team we fold. It's
Man,
over
look,
with. You know what I mean? It's
look,
over
look.
with.
You
That
even
touchdown
like.
right there kept us in that game because we got the onside kick. We got the
Hey,
onside kick after, which was
I'm
oh
finna
my
be.
god, that onside
Hey,
kick
Mark, I
was
was like, kick was
beautiful,
nasty.
wasn't it?
I'm finna be honest with you. Hey, look, Justin wouldn't have did that.
No, and I
I
told
ain't
that to
gonna.
my lady because she loves
Yeah.
Justin. I'm
Oh
like,
my
if
God.
Justin was here, this game would have been
Would have
over. We
been over.
would be in
But no,
overtime.
Justin would have
No
did.
chance.
I'm watching. I'm like, okay, like you said, I'm like, okay, Caleb, what? And he boom. I'm like, oh, boom. He like, y'all think that's why I said, like, I'm looking at
Y'all think
Caleb's
I'm
face. He like,
playing? Y'all
y'all
think I'm
think I'm
playing?
done? Let me
Okay,
get this.
boom, throw
Let me
another
get
one.
this. Let me
Boom,
get
throw
this. Boom.
another
Let me
one.
get this. This ain't garbage time for me. This
Mm-hmm.
great time
Yep.
for me. Let
Mm-hmm.
me take
Yep.
how Superman do when he rip open his shirt with his tie and the S
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, that's why I say great. That's how
Hold
you
on. Is
about
that
great.
the
I'm like,
15? That's the 15 on your chest?
yeah, this my 15.
That's the
And then
15. Okay.
yeah, that's doomsday. You know, I remember doomsday.
I
But
like that.
yeah,
That
dude.
motherfucker crispy.
But yeah, I'm looking at him like, oh God, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say to you, dude. I ain't got nothing to say to you. That's why I text when we was. I
And I
said, go ahead,
said
just keep being great. Keep being great. And go
we
ahead,
get the
finish what you're
onside
saying.
kick, right? 21 seconds. We get the onside kick.
Mm-hmm.
This kid drops back,
That
throws
little boy,
a hell of a pass. I know you
that
saw
little
the
boy,
replay, the three replay. There
that
was
little
two or
boy,
three dudes putting their hands up, trying to knock that pass down to DJ Moore.
this little
You
boy.
throw one pass, 21 seconds, one pass that gets you in field goal range right then and there. I don't know how much
I,
how many yards it was, but
I don't know.
plenty yards.
And this goes back to my tire next weekend to what happened before. He threw that same pass 2 weeks ago to Rumble Doomsday.
Rome.
Yeah, and then the next week, last week, he threw the same kind of pass. Like defenders was just like, "Oh, it's right over." He put it. You said it's like his window, so he dropping it right over just defenders, just putting balls right over. You, yeah, put your hand up. You ain't gonna touch it. It's like this. It's sweet. It's sweet. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like
Right.
he was just so in his mode. Like he saw that 2 weeks ago. He said, "Oh yeah,
This
like
is why. This is why, and I don't even want to. This is why though, Wes. This is
yeah,
why I said I don't want to hear a Jaden Daniels, a Drake May, or a Bo Nix. I don't want to hear it. This kid is special. He is special. There's plenty of games he has delivered for us that we have not seen. We just simply have not seen. We're used to defense delivering.
mm-hmm.
Now we have a quarterback that's going to deliver for us in crazy moments.
Drive. Let me
Dude,
drive. When the last time we drove down the field and late
oh
in the
my
game, fourth quarter,
gosh.
and scored a fucking touchdown, bro? When the last time? It about 15 years. Late in the game, we get Robbie Gold, we would get a field goal, we would get a
Yeah,
kick, we'll get close
exactly.
enough to kick. Caleb like no field goals, punts. No, give me every fourth down.
21 seconds, no timeouts. The
21
kid
seconds, no timeout.
takes that ball,
My man,
slings
he's
it to DJ Moore,
slinging it, dude. He was out there slinging it, dude. He had
send us
faith
to
in them.
OT.
He had faith
That
in him. He said, they said, oh, you think I got a favorite? He said, you think I got a favorite receiver? No, I got 4. Here, take this, Rome. Take this, Keenan. Here you go, DJ. One Nicole. Bing. Oh, I'm gonna go back here. I'm like, he just dink. He hitting everybody. He hitting everybody. He like
listen,
dealing cards.
man.
He dealing cards. He playing spades, bro. He was out there dealing cards. There y'all go. Bang, 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 bang. Give it
Kid
to
is
everybody.
exuding confidence. You can see it on his
Oh
face when the
God, he
cameras
the
show
shit.
it to him. He's stone faced.
He's stone
Like I
faced.
said, we're gonna talk about the overtime. We're gonna get into that
Mm-hmm.
and see how y'all feel about that and how we feel about what happened in overtime. But the leading up to that overtime,
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't seen it. I have not seen it. Not from the offense. Yeah, maybe defense sends us to overtime or something, whatever. They get a
I can't
stop or get
remember
a
last
pick.
time went to overtime though. When last time went to
But
overtime?
oh man, it's been a minute. I was thinking that
Like
too
two
when it
seasons,
happened.
dude. It's like 2 seasons we've been to
Yeah,
overtime, bro.
yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like we was in overtime. We was in overtime. We was out there. Our team was out there, dude. They was out there, and that's why I'm saying I've been reading what Jaden Clark, you firing it up, dude. Watching Caleb and Ron go together is crazy, dude. Watching them dudes is crazy. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my God.
You like, bro, no,
Let's go back to
that's
the back shoulder throw
crazy.
on 4th and 3 last week.
Oh my
You need
God,
3 yards and you
dude.
go get
He
21
threw
to your rookie.
he
The other
threw the
rookie,
ball. Hey, Ron wouldn't even turn around. He said, "Here, bro. I got you. Here, I should put it right there. You do what you want." Rome
and you
turned around,
gotta
look. He
catch
said,
it.
"Ooh, I'm finna, I'm finna get that." I'm like, "Oh, this
Rome
is what
said,
I'm gonna do."
I'm a top 10 pick. I'm gonna go get that. That's what I
I'm gonna
do.
go get that. And we talked about him and we criticized him before. Like, you a top 10 pick, dude. You better get those balls. You better catch those
Mhm.
balls. Caleb, throw them the ball. Don't hold it. Look who
Hey,
you got. And he
Rome had a 4th down catch today that
today
was
though,
over across the middle. He got
nasty.
smoked and held on
Smoke.
to
He
it.
don't care. He didn't even care. He said,
Love to
"Okay, I
see
don't
it.
care." I love this. And that's my whole problem. That's why I told you in the green. I said, this game hurts my fucking stomach, bro. Oh my God, it hurt my stomach, dude. It because I'm watching it and I'm like, I've never been so excited about a Bears offense. I'm watching them. I'm like, oh, I've never been this excited. Like, he was like the whole Jane thing and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, you know what, Caleb?
Jaden
Yeah.
wish he had that arm talent. I don't the arm talent, the throws, because like I said, Caleb doesn't get wide open throws. He has to thread the needle all game long, throw zips and rope passes. He's not getting Keenan
Hey,
wide
Mark.
open in
No, Mark.
space.
And the thing is, when you text, you like, he not getting wide open. And I'm looking at Caleb, and when he make those throws, I'm like, he don't want wide open throws. He don't even like it. He don't want his wide receiver. He wanna hit him. He want people to see and look. Because every time he thread the needle, I look at his face. He like,
I'm like that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like that. Oh, you don't need no separation. I'm finna give it to you. And I'm in this game, I swear to God, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I told you I was on the Caleb train when we got him and all this kind of stuff. But this game today, Caleb impressed the fuck out of me today, dude.
I just want, and I don't know if this is Thomas Brown, or if it's Kevin O'Connell. I don't know if it's a coordinator thing. I want the throws that Sam Darnold is getting and Jordan Love was getting. Dude, these quarterbacks we facing are throwing the ball sometimes, and there's even Drake May. There's
Yeah.
nobody near these dudes when they catching the ball. That's
Right,
what I
but
want from Caleb.
yeah, I
Why
know,
does he
but Mark,
always have to play hero? He should not, as a
no,
rookie. He should
no,
not.
but
He should not
eh,
have to make these throws time in and time out, because
Mark, no,
when he don't, that's when I start hearing Jaden Daniels this,
I
Drake
argue,
May
no,
that,
I
Bo Nix
argue,
this,
yeah,
and it
Bo
just
Nix.
I hate it.
They
I
put him
hate it.
under Bo Nix, and I'm like looking at him, I'm like, yeah, because it's
Dan
open. Mark,
Orlovsky, he fucking
Mark,
crazy.
you
Oh
can go
my
out there,
God.
you can go out there and throw 15-yard pass or open my receiver. I can go do it.
I
I can
guarantee I
go
ain't
do it.
missing it. Wide
I
open
can't
like
do
this,
you
like
wide
these.
open like that. And that's why I thought about it last week when he was just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, and I thought about this week, and I'm like, and you said you like we gotta get separation, all that stuff. Like, but look at how he played when it's bad. Look how he played when nothing is happening. Like, like the Lions. I was talking to somebody, and it was like, look at the Lions. Their team is just like, okay, cool. Our quarterback suck right now. He throw interceptions left and right, but we gonna win. We got him. Like Pat Mahomes, everybody like, oh, his stats suck today. Like this year, he sucked though. But they still the front runners for the Super Bowl. Like you can't stop him. Like I watched Pat Mahomes play bad foot. I watched him play bad football where it's like it's hard nosed. Did you see that Steelers game when it was snowing and there was nothing going on? And it's like, look at what Russell Wilson said. He said, "Oh, it's snowing. I'm finna throw every ball 20 yards in the wind. I don't care. You know why? Because this is what Russell Wilson does." And that's how I felt about Caleb. I'm like, this is what he do. He throwing tight windows. If they
Caleb
open,
is
cool.
in the pocket, and this is why I can't wait till we talk about the overtime, because that was I don't know what happened there. I felt like he could have did one of his runs again. I felt like there was lanes there. He patted those. He tap danced. He was tap dancing. I'm gonna call that tap dancing. But look, the throws this kid is making, I don't care. We haven't seen it. There's not many quarterbacks that can make the throw in the league today. Not just the Bears. There's not many quarterbacks in the league that can make those throws that Caleb was making.
Maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 4. I'll give you.
Dude, the DeAndre
Mahomes. I'll give
the
you.
throw to DeAndre
Allen
Swift was insane.
Crazy.
Like I said, float that to DeAndre Swift like that. Oh my god. That's my great the moment really, and we start talking about Caleb.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
but the great was the moment that last minute 30 seconds. My not so great. So
you got
I had a couple. My not so great will have to be, because I don't know if I want to put this blame on. You know what I mean? I know who I could, but it's me. What I hated personally.
Cut it in 4 pieces, 8 pieces. Everybody get a slice of the not so great pie.
How do we have another field goal block?
Oh my! I swear to God, I did not want to talk about that. I was not going to talk about it. Mark,
how are we leading the league in blocked field goals?
That is, and the thing that it is, it's okay. And the thing is, like, I'm not mad at the blocked field goals. You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad at it happened back-to-back weeks.
I mean,
it happened to you.
That's what I'm mad at.
I know. My whole thing, like, you did it last week. That should have been your focus this whole week, Cairo. You said they blocked my kick. If anything, and I said in the green room, I don't care if you kick it so high and it go left, it go right. I thought the double doink was the kick that I hated the most ever. Like, just made me so mad.
Don't know. It still is.
I think the back-to-back weeks of block kicks pissed me off more. Because the double doink is like, it's like, oh, he was right there. No, he almost had it.
With the double doink, he double doinked like 3 times in the season before that one. And that was the crazy part about that.
But my thing is this.
But no, I feel you. I definitely feel
double you. Doink is like you trying. You could have, but to get your kick blocked twice. Come on, man. That's all you got to do is kick the ball, dude. That's all
O-line. Look, the O-line is showing up in the special teams. The O-line is showing up on the offensive side of the ball. It's kind of disgusting.
They're disintegrating out there, and it's like, how when people coming back. The thing is, I watched the report this weekend. Like, we had all these O-linemen that can't Tevin Diggs about all these people healthy. Oh my God, look at the Bears. They're getting all these healthy offensive linemen back today. And y'all still let them block a kick? Like, oh God, come on, dude. Like, and like I said, that's something that I did not predict in the offseason. So you could have told me we was gonna lead the league in block kicks. If I told you that in August, I said, hey, guess what, Mark?
No,
we finna lead the league in block kicks. You're like, how? Cairo good. He's solid. That's not what we need. We need the trenches, Wes. We need the trenches. Now I'm looking and I'm like, do we need a kicker? Kick the ball, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk. But yeah, that's my situation. I feel it.
So I wouldn't go that far.
I don't either. I'm just saying it's just 2 weeks in a row.
You
He could
heard
have
me?
did it. Yeah, I hear you. He could have did it next week. Like if it was block kick this week, no block kicks, you made everything, and then next week block kicks. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But back to back, it just kills me because it's like, dude, like I said in the green room when I said in the beginning of the show, like, what are y'all preparing for every week? Like you see
Why
how bad
why
you
didn't
see
they
your
fix that issue?
That's what I'm
It was
saying.
the same
It's
spot. He blocked
the
it in the
same
same
spot,
spot.
same kick, the same shit. I said
Oh
that's
man.
impossible, intolerable. I ain't tolerating that. Nope,
Very
I
much
don't care.
so.
Oh well, oh yeah, yeah. I get it. Okay, the O line, yeah. So okay, cool. But you let them do it again, back to back weeks. And then the thing that's the worst part of it is two divisional. You let Green Bay and then you let the Vikings do it. Let
Let
the
Green Bay
Texans block
run
it.
off on your field
Let's
like they actually did something.
like Jordan
And
Love was jumping up and down like he went crazy. You didn't do
yeah,
no. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do what Caleb did this week. Like, come on, like this. Oh, God.
this sucks. So look, what we got coming up next? I got we gonna listen to Matt Eberflus speak, then we'll listen to our quarterback speak.
Do
Right
we
after
have
the
to?
press conferences, we will
Do we
it's
have to
crazy. I
listen to
thought
Matt
about that. I
Eberflus?
definitely thought about that.
You know what's
Uh,
crazy last week, Mark? I meant to text you in a group text. I said, when did we start letting like Braxton Jones and all these other random people do press conferences? I was
When
reading, I'm
do
like,
we or when did we?
when did we? When it was
Oh,
like, yeah, you go out there. Like Braxton, go sit down. Go
I don't know.
prepare.
I
Like
haven't heard him speak all year. I don't want to hear
I
anybody
I
on
didn't
that O
even
line
know.
speak.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
I saw
want to listen to
I
none
saw
of it.
everybody who spoke last week, and I'm like, yeah, that's how we that's when I thought, like, yeah, it's bad. It's bad when like DJ not out there talking, Swift, like we let Braxton Jones to go do
Yeah,
the press
but
conference.
hey,
I
but
think
they
it was
gonna
I
talk
think
later in the week. That's what they love to run their
mm-hmm.
mouth. I hate that
They somebody
the
podcast
podcast that they do,
doing something stupid.
man.
I
Y'all
think
lose all these games and you go out there on Monday morning and you get to talking and running y'all mouth when you come out here. Look, I'm gonna bring up the coach Wes. Get your grades ready after the press conferences. We're gonna have Chef West grades. We're gonna have Chef West grades right after the press
no
conferences.
curve. I ain't great on no curve today.
I hope not. I
I'm not
hope
great on no curve.
Yeah, let me get coach up here, and
Yeah,
immediately
get on
after
though.
we will listen to I got Chef Wes speak on these grades. Let me get this up.
I hope he don't say like time and tempo again. I hope he don't say like what's the other? He got
You
five
know how he
sayings.
do.
He got five sayings. He always says like time and tempo, time on the green on the grass. I forgot what it was. I was listening to a broadcast say it, and I was like, he does. He said that way too much.
Okay, all right, I got him up here. Here we go. Matt Eberflus, post game press conference.
Okay, just got out of the locker room with the guys in there. Obviously, a very disappointing loss, but also I told the guys how proud I was of all of those guys that stand together, the grit, determination that they had to be able to make that an overtime game. So being able to score 2 touchdowns at the end there, put ourselves in position with the onside kick and deliver the strike down the middle to DJ to kick that field goal to tie it. So, a lot of good things there, in terms of that. Played a good football team today. Again, give all the credit to Minnesota. They did what it took to win the game. But again, we don't have a lot of time to talk about the game in terms of the 96 hours till we play our next game. We'll be in tomorrow. We'll make the corrections, then go forward from there. And the guys will have a walkthrough. We'll work our first and second down tomorrow. Coaches have done the prep already for that. And working into the next Tuesday will be our first, second, third down, 2 minute, and then we'll work into our red zone the travel day. So our normal Thursday schedule that we've been using, it's been good for us. And with that, I'll take questions.
Third quarter.
Why are you telling us about next week
already?
already?
That sequence with the kicking team coming on, and then
Yeah. We felt good about going for it there. We really did, and that was a green light for us. And I got to do a better job communicating to the field goal team.
was there some?
When Emerson asked me to tell the story of their Black Barrel whiskey, they left out the bit where I can't actually tell it. Its secrets aren't even written down, just stored in the minds of those who know.
Was there some rush in the play? Did you see that that Caleb was kind of rushing the play? It looked like he was still trying to get things settled.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's just a point where we need to do a better job. I have to do a better job of communicating everything to everybody. And if he was late, then I might have been late. And then he was maybe late getting the call. So, and again, we liked the call there, and we were all set.
I missed the question.
Were you planning ahead on that on third down, at third and 9? I think you were already knowing this is 4 down 2.
Yeah, we were planning ahead. It's important that they do that. And again, I had to do a better job of communicating that. I wasn't as clear as I usually am.
What was the reason for going for 2 seconds last time?
Yeah, so we're down 14 there, and we really like our 2-point play, and we were going to make it a touchdown wins the game. And we felt good in terms of where we were in terms of the game, how the game flow was going at that point. And,
why kick? I
didn't
didn't understand going for 2 there. I did not.
Your take on the defense in the overtime? Obviously, you guys had them push.
Yeah, the overtime defense was not good enough. We ended up getting them 3rd and 10. I got to do a better job there. Making the good calls there, and in the execution, we got to do a better job.
Every week he said he got to do a better job.
That was not what we wanted. We could win the game right there. On both sides, so we, put ourselves in position there, but end up, getting behind the sticks on offense, but again, punted it away. What a great punt by Torrey, and almost recovered that one. They called him down on that one particular one. And then we just got to operate better. I have to do a better job, setting the defense up for success.
Do you have some concerns defensively right now with the run defense? And you guys talk a lot about bend, don't break, but too much bending leads to break.
Yeah, I thought early on, the run D was not where it needed to be. They popped some runs on us early, but I thought it settled down after that. We did a better job as the game went on, and but again, we got to do a better job, coaching it.
What's your concern? What do you see on the blocked field goal? What's your concern having a third field goal block?
Great question.
Yeah, we got to go back and look at the tape. And we got to look at the kick, the protection, and all those things. And again, the ball was on the 30, I believe. So it's a good spot for us and Cairo. And again, whenever that happens, 2 games in a row, we got to make sure we take a hard look in terms of the protection, the technique, and then who we have in there. So it's going to be a big thing to look at today.
There's nothing you can do. Your O-line fucking sucks.
The offense when there's a problem there, or the special team, something that you're going to have to get involved in between now and Detroit.
Yeah, no doubt. When you have issues on any part of the team, you got to get involved, and we got to make sure we clean up those things. In DC, end up having that buff punt. He was calling poison out, which means get away from it, and then ended up hitting him first, and then it's unfortunate, but I love his response. His response was great. Him getting that big kick return to put us in position to score.
What did Caleb show you on those 2 scoring drives to force the overtime?
Yeah, just true grit.
Punts, though.
Really, inspiring the whole football team, and just really good execution. And he did a really good job of, I thought, all day. Because that's, like I said earlier in the week, that's a tough defense to go against with the different looks and the pressures and the variation of coverage. And I thought he did a really good job of finding the space, as we talked about earlier in the week, and getting the ball to our skill. And he also changed, the speed on the ball that he was throwing. Sometimes he threw it in there, a dart, and then sometimes he lobbed it. And, like, for example, the one play that we threw a screen, it was a screen to the side. It was defended first. He held it and then put a little more air on it. It was still a positive play. So those are all things that are just really good quarterbacking. And he's growing in front of our eyes. And today was a really good growth for him to be able to go out there and execute the way he did with a 103 passer rating, and be able to get those drives going at the end, to put us in position to win the game.
And in his big picture trajectory, Caleb, what development have you seen the last 2 weeks?
Just really good communication throughout the whole offense. The offensive staff, the player-to-player communication is really good. Getting to the right solution during the course of the week, asking great questions. from his teammates and also of his coaches to get to the clear answer. And I think that's been outstanding the last couple weeks. And you can see his growth in the last 2 games.
What do you see as Thomas's effect on that?
Yeah, it's really a collaborative effort, and Thomas is leading that side, and I think it's really good. In terms of that, I really believe that Simo and Thomas are working together with the protections and the run game. Beatty and Kerry Jones, all those guys are working together to come up with a really good answer to be able to put our guys into the space that we need to get them into, so they can work. And you saw that today, and we got some good explosives out of it. I mean, some of the catches that Rome made in traffic, Keenan made in traffic, and then that big play that DJ made at the end there, and and again Swift continues to do a good job, and and then Cole.
He's talking about his
really,
catches made in traffic.
Getting involved, and when you involve all those players, all that
passes.
talent, it's a good product on the field.
Specifically with that big play to DJ to set up the field goal for the offense as a whole, what did you see on that sequence? Obviously, with the no timeout.
Yeah, they were playing back a little bit. I only had 3 guys back there, and they were playing, more of a looked like more of a sideline deal. But again, the in cut there was open, and a really good job of stepping up and delivering there.
This is the third game. This is the third game you lost in the last play of the game.
Yeah.
How, as a coach, challenging is it to keep talking about culture without having a team that's getting to go into games expecting something bad to happen?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we expect things like that to happen. I just believe that we have to execute better down the stretch. We got to coach better down the stretch. It's an everybody thing. And again, is it difficult? Yeah, it is difficult. You lose 3 games like this. I think it is difficult. But again, you got to be tough. You got to be tough. This league is not going to feel sorry for you, and we got to go and get ready to play Detroit. And that's important that you own everything in front of everybody. In terms of your teammates, and that's important that you do that, and then work to find good solutions. And us, the coaches, got to put them in position, and we got to do a great job of finding the right answers and to execute.
2 more exactly on the final drive, the first 2 plays of those final drives the past 2 weeks. Are you seeing something there that maybe is an issue, or was it just an execution thing where they're not locked in?
Yeah, I would just have to go back and look at it, because again, it's always an everybody thing. It's route disciplines, it's getting the ball out on time, it's protection, like I always say. So it'll be one of those 3 things, and we have to take a good look at it.
What happened on the sack? What happened on the sack in overtime? Caleb stood back there forever.
He just asked that.
What was the break? What didn't click there?
Yeah, like I said, it's one of 3 things, right?
Yeah.
It's one of 3 things. It's either route discipline, it's getting the ball out, and it's protection. So again, I have to go look at it and see where that is. But I know there was good protection on that. He had plenty of time, so I have to go back and look.
Man, oh man, oh man. I don't.
You want to go
look,
first?
Matt Eberflus been taking a lot of heat. Yeah, he been taking a lot of heat lately for not taking accountability for some of the situational football errors we've been having. Now it just seems like he just owning up to everything. It's my fault here. It's my fault there. Hey, I did that. That's not a coach, man. You got to hold these dudes accountable when they need to be held accountable. Yes, you are calling bullshit out there. I get it. But that's not what they want to hear. Those players want to be held accountable, and that's kind of why Shane is out the door. What I hear from Flus is he's a lame duck head coach right now. I think he's feeling the pressure. He feel the heat, and I think he knows his time is coming to an end. Now, honestly, I don't know if he'll be fired. I don't know. I'm not even 100% positive on that one, especially due to the fact that he got 2 years left on his contract. He had a 5-year deal instead of a 4-year deal, but I don't know. There was nothing he said that was encouraging. There was nothing he said that like clarified anything. I hated the going for it on. We were down 8, kicking the field goal. The extra point would have made it a 7-point game, like normal football. We went for the 2. He wanted to make it, next time. He was confident, I guess. He was confident that we're going to get the ball back and score a touchdown, and we're going to go up 1 point. That's going to win the game. But that ain't how that happened. I wouldn't have ever done that. ever. Because look, I mean, if you look at it, the way the game shaped out, if we would have had that extra point, there would be no overtime. We'd be up 1.
But he was supposed to do it on the second. You down 2 scores. You score, you go get the ball back when you down 7, and then you go for the 2-point conversion. Like, I want to win now. You don't know and that's the thing that what I was like when you text like, I don't know, I'm going for 2-point conversion. And I get what he thought he was doing, but you did it earlier. He says, it's like, oh, that would have made a 7-point game. So the next time we come down, we're gonna get a touchdown. It's like, no, take your money. Take it.
We got the 2, it would have made it a 6-point game.
6-point game. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, 7 points to win. Like, touchdown and field goal. We up 1. We win.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, it's like, okay, your team just fought to get down the field to score to make it a 1-point, one score game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them their props. Kick the field goal. Tell your defense might be fluke because you're the defensive guy. Go get my quarterback the ball back. So I want to see him keep cooking like he just did. And then when he scores another touchdown, it's like, yeah, I can go for the 2-point conversion now because I want to be up 1. I could understand that thought process. But going for it earlier, it's like you giving me more doubt and more problems to fix later in the game instead of just taking what you do. He said it every week, every week he come out here, he tell us, I have to be better. I have to make better play calling. It's not, you don't even have to make better play calling. We've been talking about it for like 6 weeks. We like, you need to make the right choice at the right situation. You know what I'm like? It's okay to make the wrong call. Like, okay, yeah, they caught us on that play, whatever.
Right.
But when it get down to that situation, you have to make the appropriate call. And
you absolutely have to.
You keep not doing that. It's like you're doing like it's like a guess. Like you just reaching in your pocket and just pulling out. Okay, oh, that's the one I'm gonna do this time. You keep saying that, and you were saying like he keeps saying I got to be better. The coaches have to get better. And you said like, oh, he should put more on the players and all that kind of stuff.
I do think that.
Yeah, he definitely do. Why you not better than next week? You made a bad call in Washington. You got to be better that next week. Your situational decision has to be better that next week. Like it's like like I said, you're not tying the weeks together. And I'm not, like I said, okay, losses happen. It's football. Everybody professional. You know what I'm saying? They want to win too. But if I saw your decision making be more intelligent, I can live with hey, Kevin O'Connor just got you. You see what I'm saying? But you made the right choice that time. Every week you come out, I got to be better. I got to look at the tape. Coaching has to be better.
Look at the numbers. You let Jordan Addison go off for 162 on you. That's his best game of the season by far.
Best game of the season. You ain't adjusting for none of them. I said it. What I said earlier, I said you didn't learn that week 2 against the Texans when you let Nico Collins go crazy for like 156. Like, come on, the 2-point conversion. You want to be like, oh well, the muff punt. Like we can't be muffing punts. That's a simple stuff.
You talked about the adjustments and waiting for the adjustments, not making the adjustments on the fly. DJ Moore, they all do these podcasts. DJ Moore went on a podcast and he said the difference that he liked with Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown isn't waiting for halftime or these scheduled intervals in the game to make adjustments. He's making those adjustments right then and right now. Making them right away.
Yeah, he like, oh, y'all don't want me to throw it to DJ down the field? Okay, I'm gonna throw it to him in the backfield and let him go ahead and beat. We said in the offseason, what we said, we can't wait for DJ to get those yaks. We finna be eating yaks all season because that's what DJ gonna do, man. Right. It's like Shane, you didn't know that? You didn't see that? We all see it. Everybody said it. 1,000 people on everybody's like, what are you doing? Like, make the adjustment now. And that's what I was saying earlier. What I was like, do you feel like? And I felt like I think Thomas Brown is out coaching. Maybe for your defense is happening. Your secondary is sucking. right now. Then you drop Montez Sweat into coverage. What he do? Who he covering?
If
Who he really gonna cover?
if he can't do his primary job and get to the quarterback, why the hell
Right.
you think he gonna drop back and stop
But
something in coverage? I didn't
yeah,
really see that today,
I saw it
but
3 times. I'm
I
like,
about to say I
why
heard
is he
about
back
it.
in coverage? Why he in coverage? Why he in coverage? You were saying it like about the trenches and not bringing that pressure. It's like I'm with you on that, but then our coach goes and removes the person who's our number one. He's supposed to be our number, what's that, 98 million or something like that. He's our number one pressure. He's our number one pocket close. He is the one. That's his job. That's his primary goal. Close the pocket, sack the quarterback, frustrate the quarterback, tackle for losses, put your paws on his back, grab his name. You know what I'm saying? Pull on him, let him know that there's a bear in the backfield every single time. You don't drop Montez Sweat in coverage, dude. Like, why? Why are you dropping him?
So I got a question for you. And then we got Caleb Williams at the podium. We'll play him next. But let's talk about these coaches. I put it in the chat and look, I mean, let me give you some numbers. The Bears, we didn't dominate the time of possession today. We had it 34 minutes. They had it 33. It wasn't dominated, but we lost. Last week, we dominated the time of possession. We're dominating. We're winning time of possession. Turnover, like you said, you're looking at the stats. You're like, oh, we got it there. We won it there. We got it there. We got it there.
Or we equal.
And we're losing these.
We at the same thing, and we
losing these games. Do you think? And this, I think the difference is like last week was the deep plays, the big shot. You can't go 9 plays, 10 play drives every time. It's the NFL. They're not gonna. Yeah. You're gonna make a mistake. They're gonna earn their money too.
Yeah.
You cannot try to line up and go 10 play drives. You can't. You just can't. Not every time. Yeah, sometimes, but not every time. When you talk about Thomas Brown, do you feel like he's hesitant to call the shot plays? Like, I know you were saying not last week, but the week before, like, Caleb, throw the ball, just throw the ball, throw some interceptions, blah, blah, blah. Do you feel like we need to take more shots down the field?
Yeah.
And like give your receiver a chance to get a pass interference call. You know what I mean? Because we're not getting the chunk plays that these teams are getting on us.
And I just brought it up when I watched Thursday night game. I'll tell you the Steelers versus who are they, one of the Browns or whatever. Russell Wilson in the snow, wind, barreling, cold. He like, I'm still finna throw it 20. This is what this is
Pickens.
I throwed it down, whatever. I'm gonna throw it up there. And see what happens. He catches, he don't. I don't care about the snow. I don't care about the wind. Right. I don't care about how covered he is. Because if you look at how covered, a lot of the time George Pickens was covered. He was making great catches. He said, but you know what? He's George Pickens. Like, you throw it to him. You see Randy Moss. Oh, he not open? No. Throw him the ball. He Randy Moss. If you got T.O., you throw it to T.O. You got Chad Ochocinco, you throw it to him. You got Larry Fitzgerald, you throw it to him. You got Calvin Johnson, you throw it to him and just watch. Okay, he didn't catch it that time. That's cool, but he's still Calvin Johnson. I'm gonna do it again the next time. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it the next time. I'm gonna keep doing it. And it's like you got all of them, and that's what keep bothering me. It's just like you got the bulldog. I think that's what you call DJ Moore a bulldog. Like, just give him the ball. Just get the ball. Just hand it to him and let's see what he do. Because he gonna do it. If he got the ball, like Deebo Samuel, if he got the ball, just see what he gonna do. He gonna get it to you. You got Keenan Allen. Just throw it to him. Cross the field, in the field, and just put it where his hands can touch the ball. He got hands. He gonna do it. You got Roma Dunes, they throw it up. Oh, none of them open. You don't feel like it. Check down. I got Cole Kmet. Check that. Okay, I can give it to DeAndre Swift. Check that. I can give it to, like, you got all that. And I think we definitely should. Even if we overthrow them. Hey, Rome.
Take the shots.
Go to Wrigley. Run down. Get north. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna see how fast you is. I'm just gonna throw it. If one high safety, I'm just gonna throw it.
Right.
I'm just gonna throw it.
Just a thought I had.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I saw Jordan Love complete 2 passes last week. That was it decided the game. Those 2 passes, the one on the right side and the one at the end of Jalen Johnson's man.
Yeah.
We're not getting any of those.
But look at what he did. He just took. I think he took 2 steps back. I know it's fast. He took 2 steps back from one of them and just threw the ball in the air and just looked. You know what I mean? Like
And
that's
just
what he
wait to
did.
see what
And
happens.
just wait to see what happened. Yeah, just do it. You got them. You paying them. They talented, like you said. No antics, no nothing. Y'all grown men who get paid millions of dollars to catch a piece of leather.
Absolutely.
Catch that piece of leather.
Absolutely.
You know, and I feel like we getting that though. I feel like we getting that. I think Thomas is trying to give Caleb his confidence back because the last 2 weeks you seen how Caleb was. You seen his facial expression. He feel like he more Caleb Williams again because the 2 weeks before that, and I said it earlier, like I saw a clip of Shane Walden sitting down next to him on the tablet, smiling, and Caleb like, dude, we losing. He's like, dude, shut up. Why are you smiling? Like, that's not good. You know,
I think people wanted to like hush and quiet down the Caleb diva, Caleb this talk coming into the look. Caleb got an ego. Caleb has
be
a
a diva.
He has an ego. Caleb want to be great. Caleb, he's going
Hey,
like
Mark,
what
hey,
DJ called him bossy.
You Beyonce. You Beyonce.
The
You know what I mean?
The man want things done right. He likes to be good. He's used to perfection, not perfection, but he's used to really high level play.
Yeah,
he's going to be pissed off if it's not.
If you're not,
the kid got an ego, and he needs a coach like Thomas Brown that's gonna talk to him and coach him hard. Shane wasn't
hard. Shane wasn't.
Man,
he definitely wasn't.
Caleb's ego and aura was way bigger than Shane's could ever be. You know what I mean?
Not even, not even like you. Like it's like, why are you holding him back? You know what I mean? Like, why are you holding back? Hey, Kobe, shoot 60 shots. You Kobe Bryant. I don't care if you shoot 60 shots. It's Steph Curry. You Steph Curry. Shoot from half court 16 times a game. I don't care because you Steph Curry. Do it. You're Caleb Williams. Be Caleb Williams, bro. Like, what are you doing? Let him go. And that's when remember what I was saying earlier. It was like I want him to run. He's like, you want him to run? I just want him to be Caleb because he can scramble. He can do it. Don't let them go out there and ball, bro. You wanna run, be on a run, and then throw a 50-yard fucking ball while you scrambling to Roma Doomsday because he downfield and see what happened. That's great. And I listen to a lot of the people. They talk about, they call it they're like, this is why Caleb Williams is special because they watch him, they scramble and he got leg spread like flip, boom. Oh, I'm gonna flip it to him. Boom, I'm gonna do this. I'm finna, you know what I mean? And I felt like Shane Walden was like, no, we want to protect you. You're a rookie. And it's like, okay, cool. But your rookie is Caleb Williams. He ain't Will Levis. You know what I mean? He Caleb Williams. Let him go and do it. But yeah, let's listen to the man. Let him cook, man.
Let him cook. I agree, man. I don't. Oh my gosh! Like this kid is so talented, and they can't see it. They cannot see it.
And Thomas like, yeah, you want it? What you want, Caleb? He looked over, and like I said, the last 2 weeks I see him do something that he never really did. He looked over and said, "Give it to me. Pass me the ball. You know, give it to me right now." And Thomas like, you want it? Yeah. All right, cool. I think the last 2 weeks we went on 4th down. Before the last 2 weeks, how many times we went for it on 4th down? I can't remember. I think it was like maybe 5 times in like.
We've been going for it. We've been going
these last 2 weeks. What you want to do, Caleb? I got this. It's only 3 yards. I'm finna get it real quick. Hold on. Let me put my mouthpiece in. Put it on the side bang. Big Caleb. I'm Caleb. Boom. Like, yeah, take it. Take command. Everybody keeps talking about, the Bears is going to ruin another quarter. Nobody can ruin Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams. You can't ruin him.
Hey, he's looking like
you can't break his confidence.
Yep.
You can't shake this dude. He ain't worried about it.
Dr. Chow said we scored 2 touchdowns when the game was basically over and the Vikings were in prevent. Yes, they were in prevent defense, and we still found ways to get into that end zone and move the ball down the field. The kid is special. Let's listen to that special kid. Caleb Williams at the podium post game.
Caleb, on that overtime, what did you see? Was it a breakdown that made you hold on to the ball for so long?
They dropped a bunch of. I held the ball too long. could have just, throw it bounds, live it down, another play. And
what was the ending of this game like for you, just through your eyes, the rally at the end of the fourth and then overtime?
Yeah, it's encouraging. Obviously, you see these guys talking about my teammates fight all the way through the end, regardless of what happened. And the plays, good, bad. We fought all the way to the end, and that's definitely encouraging. You don't want to round that that are giving up. That's the type of guys we have, and so that's encouraging. I think we got better on offense. We've gotten better over these past couple games. I think today was a testament to that, being decisive, receivers and everybody, and things like that. And it's tough. It's a tough loss, just because you get the ball in overtime and you don't go and seal the deal. And I like to pride myself on 2 minutes and things like that. I like to pride myself on being able to, provide efficient drives, and that's not what happened today.
Caleb, after the onside kick, the throw you made to set up the field goal, it's one of those situations where the Vikings probably had a good sense that that's roughly where you want to go with the ball. What's the key to getting it through that kind of goal?
Yeah, I think it starts from all the small things. From DJ and everybody being, in the huddle, communicating well, getting out there, and then obviously, speaking on practice, things like that. We discussed many times about if this happens on this play, this is what we're going to do. This is where I like you to be, and I'll be right there with you to be able to rip it and get the ball to you. And the other guys did a great job. Obviously, everybody's a target, but the other guys, grabbed the attention and allowed that hole to open up. And I saw it and ripped it to DJ, made a great catch and got down.
Sorry, after the spike, you turned to the official and seemed to be lobbying for something new.
Yeah, there was a new rule change that they can't move or something like that on the clock. And he said that if nobody jumps off sides, that it's not a flag. So I didn't. Yeah, but you're not supposed to be able to move in that moment of that. So I guess which is what I was asking him.
The refs were on. They weren't on our side all
game. Just kind of walked off the field after that.
You knew at the start of the week the challenges that this defense would present. What was the key to the preparation process to being as productive as you guys were today against it?
Yeah, obviously, they're a great defense. They're number one in turnovers and all these different, categories. And so I think the biggest thing was being able to be decisive. The biggest thing was having answers, whether it was alerts or hot routes or, making a few checks. And obviously sometimes with those, they'll get you, sometimes being complete, sometimes, you'll make a check and they'll make their checks, and you just have to live with it. And then from there, you go out there and, they make a play, you make a play, and it goes back and forth with a defense like that. So you just got to stay in the game, keep your, stay right there level headed. And, from there, it's going to come down to the end of the game, which we knew it was.
Caleb, in the third quarter, you guys had a 4th and 4, and there was confusion over whether you guys were going for it or not, at least maybe with some of the players, at least. I don't know about with you. When was it clear for you what was going on, and did you have enough time to get everybody in place before the snap?
We ended up running up against the clock in that moment. In those moments, you don't really want to run up against the clock, just because you want to get set and have your play and be able to see what's going on. And I think the confusion of because Cairo and them ran on the field and all of that. So I think the confusion had the play and come in a little bit later, and we got to the huddle and trying to scramble, and I ended up mishearing what TV said, and from there it went downhill and had an incomplete pass on a play that we didn't, and I didn't necessarily want to run, and we didn't, TB and the other coaches that we didn't call, and from there, you gotta just, you obviously aren't going to try and use another
What
timeout.
play
The
are
game's
they
going to be close to
talking
the end of the
about?
game.
I don't know what play
'cause you
they're
already
talking
used
about.
one. So you got to get up there if you have to really fast, make a few checks and get the ball snapped. And it still is a matchup league. And so go to your best matchup guys. And right then and there, I went to Keenan and we just missed.
Oh, the Keenan drop. Yeah, I remember this play. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb, looked like you and Kevin O'Connell had a moment there after the game. What was his message?
Yeah, his message just to keep going. Hell of a player, keep going, way to fight. Sucks that, he said, sucks that, got to go against him for a while. Or that he has to go against me for a while. But, hell of a player. I'm excited to see me out there fighting and leading these guys.
Those things mean anything to you, those exchanges?
Yeah. I mean, when you when you get a guy like him, that's his offense and head coach and his guys love him. I have a few teammates old teammates over there that talk about him and have talked about him and they love him. And so when you and met him at the draft and all these different things, and so when somebody comes over to you that's having guys and having Sam Darnold even out there balling, and he's been a great coach so far, I believe, and you believe and you hear, and those encouraging words are important.
You feel like
when you put the ball in the bucket on the run to DeAndre,
Mm-hmm.
what did you see there, and what did you make of kind of how open he was or wasn't?
Yeah, so I actually misread how many guys were up front. I miscounted how many guys were up front, and so I didn't use DeAndre as my hot route, and then I quickly noticed that 43 was coming free, and so after that, just go make a play. I know I had two guys running down the field, clearing it out, so there wasn't going to be much of anybody else over there. Knew they ended up matching DeAndre, and DeAndre went to flat. The backer had his eyes on me. DeAndre made a no pun intended, but a swift move upfield, and I triggered it, knowing how much space I had, and just wanted to give him a shot and kind of make up for my little mess up right there at the beginning of the play.
Whether it was that one, the 40-yarder to Keenan, and if you hit the one to DJ, do you feel like this offense unlocked another gear to finally getting that deep passing attack going a little bit more?
I think I'll be honest, I think it's come down to us being able to get on the same page, talk about every single route, talk about, if they want to cover zero us, what are you going to do here so that, when things happen, like that pass to Keenan, when he wrapped that defender, and I saw 43 out there, I knew I had to rip it. But that's something that we've talked about. And it kind of, it's weird. It's always weird when those moments happen, when it's just something that, you've talked about, and as soon as it happens, you have an answer, you trigger and you fire it. And I think it comes down to that, coaches and everybody, being in on it and us communicating throughout the weeks, throughout the week.
Man,
and then,
made some throws,
it happens on game day.
What's been good for you about the way Thomas has coached you to play the position? I know you've talked about getting the play calls in, some of the game ops, stuff like that, but about actually playing quarterback, what has been good about the way Thomas has been coaching you?
Yeah, I think obviously, like you said, all the game ops things, and
Why do they
that
keep
helps
making it like
tremendously because now
it's
I can
his
get up there, I
fault?
can see, I can use cadence. Like
I
today,
don't
we
get
used
it.
the cadence a couple times, and Harrison, he's such a savvy player, vet player that he's down at the line. Now he has to get out because I've used a couple cadences, and and I've used a couple cadences and helped out offensive line myself, everybody, and then Thomas. I think his. I'll be honest with you. I really do think it's just how he is has helped. Is just his. I don't want to use this word, but
Hey, just say it, Caleb. He let me be great.
He has a certain aura to him that he just allows
He
you to
don't
play
know what
free.
to say.
He knows what he wants, and he knows what he wants. Whether it's checks, alerts, and all of that, we still have a bunch of those and all these different things. But being able to play free, I think there's been time like last game, throughout the whole game, talking to me, communicating to me, and then when it gets to 2 minute, and like today, end of the game, before OTs, just, now it's time to go be Superman and go do all those different things that I can do. But throughout the game, play the game the right way, make adjustments, all these different things, throw hot, make the right reads, play within the offense. And then when it's time to be Superman, it's kind of what he tells me. That is what he tells me in the headset. Go be Superman at the end of the day. Or at the end of the game. So
did I just say that, Mark?
I
said he let him go be great.
Thank you. The Bears.
The Bears. Hey, I just said that. You know what to say? I said, just say it, Caleb. Just say Thomas lets me go be great.
It seemed like they're still trying. They're trying to like not disrespect Shane Waldron by saying Thomas is this or he's that. He's doing this different. Fuck Shane Waldron. He gone.
Fuck him. He better. Thomas better. They look better. They feel better. Caleb feels like Caleb. He better. That's what he said. It was like, what? He smacked his lips, made that big smile. I said, just say it. He let me go be great. He said, what you want to do? You want to be great now? You want to be great? I'm going to get. And the thing that's crazy is like, I'm watching. I'm like, how we at the line of scrimmage with 20 seconds left? But a month and a half, we got to the line of scrimmage with 5 seconds left. It's like, I don't know. It's like, that's great. Like all that. Like he say, hey, what you want to do? Here go your 5 plays. Pick one. No. That the other one. Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be great this time. Look at like we saw glimpses of Caleb's greatness, and you say you see that text like see glimpses of it. In the last 2 weeks, we see consistency of Caleb's greatness. Everybody, even Dr. Chow, you idiot, talk about Caleb sucks. I don't know what did you not watch the game? You must just didn't watch the game, dude. You must just didn't watch it. You couldn't have watched it, dude. You couldn't watch the game. Calm down, dude. Like you see like you were saying earlier, like you see the throws he was doing, the windows he was hitting, the plays he was making, and then you see his attitude at the line of scrimmage. And I get it. Everybody want to say, "Oh yeah, he said it too." Like I keep working on my cadence. I got to keep working on command in the offense. I keep working. Right. Yeah, you got to. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. It's your first. Yeah, keep doing it. You're not in week 8. Not week 8. You ain't in your 8th or 9th year in the NFL.
Right.
This your first one. Yes, you definitely still have to keep working on your craft, working on your drop, and getting better, bro. Yes. Why y'all keep asking him that like he's been in the league for 8 years? Because his greatness is 8 years already perfected. He just that good. He really just that good. Like I said, Mark, I was watching today, and you were sending the message, and I was sitting. I'm like, I don't even want to do this podcast. I said, but baby, she said, why? I said, because this Mark, I'm finna put Mark on his high horse, and I just seen. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, that's what you were saying.
What's my high horse? What high horse?
No. Because you were just saying, like, look at how good he is. Look how great. Like, and the thing about it was, it brought me back to when I was talking about Jaden Daniels and all that kind of stuff. And you said it earlier, like, Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels, they making passes on wide open receivers. I can't remember a thread, like a couple of them. Caleb do it every down. Caleb doing it every down. He doing it every down. 4th and 4, he doing it. Shane Waldron wouldn't let him do that.
No.
He wouldn't let. He put handcuffs on him. And he feel like, yes, I feel like now my offensive coordinator, my coach is saying, hey, take command. I know you're a rookie. It's fine. Take command. Take command of it. How many interceptions Caleb got this season? Like 5, 6, 3, 2. I don't remember the time he turned the ball over. He don't turn the ball over. He make great fucking throws. He hitting tight windows. He good in the bad situations when stuff break down. Yeah, okay. I think someone's like, oh, he held the ball in overtime too long. It happens. Guess what? It's gonna happen. No quarterback is immune to it.
Caleb got five interceptions on the season. Well, look, so I'm glad you brought that.
Yeah, with that offensive line, he should have 15.
Yeah, if they're gonna fluster you, we've seen quarterbacks get flustered and just throw the ball up and get the interceptions. But look, they talked about the overtime. I want to know what you think about the overtime. What happened in overtime? Look, in my opinion, the rookie rookied. The rookie rookied finally for the first time in the game. The rookie rookied, and the rookies are going to rookie throughout their rookie season.
You're right.
The defense
You're
had a
right.
chance the defense had a chance to get that rookie the ball back and let him, go be great. I get it. We got the coin toss. We won it. Don't even leave it to the defense because the defense has been struggling, I think, the last 4 or 5 weeks, not just this week or the last week. I think that defense has let us down. But Caleb Williams, he took the sack. It was one sack because the first one he scrambled up. Yeah. Honestly, they cut my game to the Green Bay game. So I on one of my sites, you know what I mean, to watch the rest of it. So I didn't even see what happened on 3rd and 21. I don't know what we did. I know we ended up punting. They cut my feed to the Green Bay feed. Thoughts on that overtime performance and exactly what happened?
It goes to the questions I just asked you earlier in the podcast. I was like, when the last time we was in overtime? Like, when the last time we was in a situation? We talked about it. We keep blaming our head coaches, offensive coordinator, defense, our staff, our people, like situations, right? We talked about it. We text all week. We say we need to be better in those situations, but we need to get in those situations. I was so happy and surprised we got in a situation. I'm like, shit. Oh my, bro, like I'm finna run through a wall. I am finna run through a wall. I see Devin. He said, I'm literally jumping up and down. I say, I am finna run through a wall. Shit. My Chicago Bears was not just down 2 touchdowns and went into overtime. Stop playing.
Oh my gosh.
Stop playing. Usually, come on, we've been Bears fans for a long time. Usually when we down like that, like you said, usually when we down like that, we like, okay, let's wait for the next week. That's curtains, whatever. Caleb said, oh, hold on. He looked up, he turned, I seen him.
Don't turn it off yet. Do not turn that TV off yet.
I heard the broadcaster say, Caleb Williams is out here working magic. It's a lot of empty seats in Soldier Field because fans left with 6 minutes left in the game. They're like, oh, here we go again. Let's try to beat traffic on the red line. Let's get home. Right. I don't want to get stuck in traffic. I gotta go here. I gotta get out. I don't be in traffic. And Caleb said, oh yeah, y'all can leave. I'm still finna do it. And the crazy part about it is I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at what happened in overtime. I'm looking at us stitching it together. Now Caleb knows, okay, cool. I've been down 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Let me get my team back to overtime. And the last time I got here, I held the ball too long and got sacked. I scrambled a little bit too much. You know what I'm not gonna do next time? I'm not gonna do that again. Like I said, I'm finna put the cape on. I'm finna put the team on my back. I'm finna be Caleb for 4 downs every single time, no matter what happens. And even when you listen to the meet, you can talk after this. But even when you listen to when they talk to him, it's I'm kind of annoyed back because it's like all the people ask questions, they're like, so what did you do wrong on 3rd and 22? And it's like that's like, talk about what he did good. Talk about how comfortable he felt.
There's a lot of good.
Talk about how relaxed he looked. Talk about how command he was. Talk about, hey, look, it seems like you getting these calls in early. Is you getting them in early, or you understand it better, or you feel more comfortable about it? Do you feel like you know all 11 players on the field, and you know what they're gonna do and what you want to do? Yes, he gonna make mistakes. I mean, it's the game. Like, I mean, like he gonna miss. He gonna make mistakes. He gonna be, because I said it 2 weeks ago. I said all I want Caleb to do, I want him to be a little bit more accurate and a little bit more decisive. 2 weeks later, that's why I'm looking. I'm like, did he call me and say, hey, Mario, what you say I do? You want to see more accurate? You want to see me more command of the game? All right, let me do it. You want me to shoot a kicker off the field on 4th and 3? Get Cairo, go sit down.
Go
got
back,
it.
Go back on the bench. What are you doing?
Who told you to get up? I'm Caleb. Let me go do. And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. I'm just liking at the fact that he's getting in these tough situations, because you don't win Super Bowls throwing bomb 50-yard pass touchdowns with nobody on them. They just wide open. Yeah. Like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, they drive it down. Vinatieri kick a field goal. Gronkowski kick a field goal. They quarterbacks take command of the game. You know what I mean? Halftime. Like I said, Tom Brady against Atlanta halftime. They're like, oh yeah, the Patriots is done. Tom Brady said, did you not see the name back here, dude? You want to show me back in his name? Let me show you. Boom, 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 boom. I saw that from Caleb. I saw, did you see the back of my jersey, dude? Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I said earlier. I said, I was watching it and I put my hand on my face and I told my lady, I said,
my thing is, he's been using his legs the last 2 weeks. He's been not even just the read options they've been drawing up. You know what I mean? Because if he runs it 9 times, like he ran it 9 times last week, I don't remember how many carries he had. He had 6.
It was like 6. He had 6 this week. He had like 9. Yeah, I think it was like 8 or 9 last.
Yeah, last week he had more, but like so, half of those are going to be designed RPOs, read options, and he's gonna keep them on himself. That play, today there wasn't too many RPOs that he kept by himself. All those runs were scrambles out of the pocket on his own, on passing plays that were called a pass play.
Yeah, did you see him? He didn't even take a second. I saw him watch. I see him get the ball, and it was like half a second later. He didn't even pump or nothing. He just looked up, said, "You know what? This don't look right. Let me go and get 3 yards."
He took off. And OT on that sack, he did not do that. He had 25, 30, 40, 50, 60. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket on that sack. And that was
it too bad.
He wanted it way too bad. We didn't see that all game. He was decisive, very decisive on when he wanted to scramble and run. He had a lot of time. I think that's the most time I've seen him clean back there all season, and it ended in a sack. I think for me, it was just so shocking that ended in a sack, because even though he had pressure in his face, he usually get a dude face up. He'll shake him, give him a boom, boom, and then, roll out to the right.
It's
took
like
that sack there.
Yeah, it's like what we were saying about the week with Eberflus and the coaching stuff. Like, throw it together. You was just great for 4 quarters.
Right.
You put this team into overtime, Caleb.
Right.
Do exactly what you did to get us to overtime. And he got ahead of himself. You could see it. He like, oh, I'm here. I'm, like you said, he rookie.
That arm was hot. That arm was hot.
Like, it was hot. You were good. You were making the right decisions. You was doing everything else. You just got, you was like, oh my God, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this. And you overthought it. You rookied it. You play like a rookie in overtime, dude. Like I said, you play like a professional for 4 quarters.
Yeah, he played like one of the rookie.
You play like one of the rookie. Yeah, what'd you say? Okay, go.
No, I was just gonna say the rookie. That's all.
Yeah. No, when you said, I'm like, that's exactly what he did. Because I saw him and I was just like, and I thought to myself, I'm like, am I mad at him about it? I'm like, nah, I'm not even mad at him about it. I'm not even mad about him. He gonna learn. Mark right.
That moment, that moment was big for him.
I know it was.
He seized it. He did not. And
I guarantee he saw it. I guarantee he ain't gonna lose in another overtime. I doubt it. If we ever go to overtime again, I guarantee Caleb Williams will not lose again. I saw his face when he did. He was like, oh, I was right there. I had it. I did too much. I should have. I did. I could have. I should have been, and I'm like, dude, be you. Like I said earlier, like 2 weeks ago, when you was like, you want him to run more. I'm like, I'm not telling him to run. I'm just saying, make the best, be you, make the best football decision.
Play football.
And that's it. Exactly. Play football. And then the last 2 weeks, all I saw from Caleb was him playing football. He was just out there playing football. He was out there doing what he's supposed to do, not thinking about stats, not thinking about, I felt like he wasn't thinking about like, oh my God, they're gonna, compare me to this person, compare me to the person. He's like, hey, look, you know what? I'm just gonna play football. I've been doing this since I was like 5, 6, 7. I heard him say, I've been doing this. I'm just gonna go. And then he feel way better. And I feel like Shane and them was like, okay, you're a rookie though, Caleb. And he like, okay, yeah. So you don't want me to be great? You don't want me to do what I do best?
Yeah, I don't
make.
I don't think he's thinking about any other. I am positive. I don't think he's thinking about any other quarterback. I think he knows he's the best quarterback. He's seen it. Like, you know who your competition is.
And my whole thing is, like,
I don't care what the numbers look like.
Yeah,
this kid, there is no other rookie quarterback making the plays. The just strict arm talent that he has is just insane.
And I just go back to when I seen Shane Walden smiling, putting a tablet down, saying that's a Caleb We losing. He's smiling. Caleb look over him like, what are you smiling about, dude? I wanted to go. I wanted to go big. I wanted to be great. I want to be like, let me. It goes. It makes me think about when Justin Field made that comment last year. And he was like, I don't feel like
Oh yeah,
myself.
yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? And we said it earlier on. We like, are they like telling him, like trying to treat him like he not that talented? Like you not gonna let Mark, like this is what I thought. This is what I was thinking the whole time after today. I was like, Mark jumped on him. He was like, this, Wes, he talented, he this. And I watched it too much, and I'm like, is it because in the NFL now and it's different and it's like faster
That's a
paced?
part of it.
I know it can be a part of it, and I'm like, I seen it though. I seen him do this thing this one time. The last 2
Right.
weeks, I'm like, I don't even want to text Mark because he doing it. He's doing it. And the reason I compare it to them, he's doing it. And you said it. He's the only one could look like this in this situation. Bo Nix could never came to Chicago and did this.
Oh my
Daniel could never
gosh.
came to Chicago and did this. They couldn't have did this. They couldn't have did this. They got
It's
it
not set up
easy.
for him.
They got it easy. And guess what? Before we pay out, well, I guarantee you this: in 3 years, we get Caleb Williams $1 billion contract. He's gonna be so great. Jaden Daniels is gonna be looking like me. I get Bo Nix. I saw somebody say like, "Is Bo Nix better than Caleb Williams?" I almost called you, and I will never call you. I was gonna call you. Mark. Do you see this? I'm watching Good Morning Football. They said Bo Nix is better than.
Oh, that was on Good Morning Football.
It was on Good Morning Football. Like, is Bo Nix better than him? Are you serious? Like, no, I'm looking, and today solidified, and I gotta say it before we get up out of here. Look at that dude doing the greatest thing, doing really good stuff in a really bad situation. He making a bad look good every single time. And that's what I've been saying. That's what I was saying. Like, he was like, you want him to throw interception? I'm like, no, I just want him to be him. If you throw interception, so what? It happens. Cool, whatever. But be you. You have to be you. Do you.
Comfortable. Be comfortable.
Be
in your own
comfortable.
skin.
Yeah, be comfortable in your own skin. He was jittery. I seen him in Washington. He was so jittery, so nervous.
Oh,
so
he was
jittery.
so hyped.
He was so you could tell. It's like, oh god, he was just so overwhelmed a little bit. And I'm like, did he know he Caleb Williams? I mean, I wish I could be down there playing being the Bears quarterback. Like, I would lose. I would get 14 sacks. So I'd be just losing it because I'm a Bears quarterback. That's my team. I get it. You're nervous. But guess what, dude? You're good, dude. I watched the interview with Tom Brady. Went down, talked to him. He said, "You know how good." He told him, "You good, dude. You good." He said, I'm coming for your Super Bowls." He said, "You might get there. You could get there." Tom Brady told him, "You can get there. Keep working on it. Keep progressing. Keep being better." I ain't never heard Tom Brady give no quarterback no accolades, no greatness.
I think I forgot what the question was, but it was in the press conference earlier this past week, and Caleb Williams said basically, when I knew I could play in this league was week 3. These are his words. He said was week 3, and we all know week 3 was the Colts game, right?
The Colts game.
He threw the ball like 50 times, and he had like 360 passing yards and all that crazy stuff. But they lost the game, and he threw 2 picks, I think. But you had all those completions, and you was out there dogging. You lost. But you knew your arm talent was.
You knew your arm talent. You was like,
you know what I mean?
I could have made that though. I kind of messed up. I kind of got excited. I could do this.
Yeah.
I can fucking do this shit. I could do it in my sleep. And I like I said, the last 2 weeks, I'm like, man, look, I kind of took Caleb because, like, okay, cool. We traded Justin Fields. He my quarterback. I'm gonna see what he gonna do. I'm gonna ride with him. I'm a Bears fan. I'm gonna ride with whoever throwing the ball. I don't care who it is. That's my quarterback. It's cool. I don't care. But I watched him and I'm like, stop it. Stop doing it to him. Stop doing it to him. I was sad. We down 2 touchdowns. 4th quarter. Over. How we gonna get? We don't never come back from
for
this.
Sure.
We don't never come back from this. I saw Caleb come out of the field. I seen his face. I seen him throw 2 straight completions. And he looked and he was like, I'm like, oh, he the man. He know he the man. He kept going boom, boom, and then we got back. And then the crazy thing is, like, we did Chicago crazy stuff. We recovered an onside kick when the rules don't even supposed to let us do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I don't
Chicago.
I seen that.
That's what I'm saying. We did Chicago stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, turnovers, all this, like that's Chicago stuff. Only thing we needed was a quarterback like Caleb Williams to be rocking with us. Could you imagine if we could time travel and put Caleb Williams and Rex Grossman's spot with Brian Urlacher and Mike Brown and that Bears team and Devin Hester returning kicks and all that kind of craziness? Oh,
we can't never match up the offense and the defense. They're never on the same page. Let's get into your grades though, Wes. Let's get some grades in here, then we'll play the blame game and we'll get up out of here.
All right,
Chef West grades. We gonna kick it off with,
and I'm not grading on the curve. Y'all gonna fail if I tell you failed.
Let's do it this way. I don't think I
what
did
you want to
this
do? Pick one. Who you want?
Let's go with the coaching grade.
Ooh, you want to bring the bad students up first?
We gonna talk about the coaching grade. That's Matt Eberflus, Richard Hightower, which is special teams. Thomas Brown, offensive coordinator, who's up in the booth. All of that, everything, coaching grade, but everything lies at head coach Matt Eberflus's feet. What you got for us, Wes?
I ain't even gonna be mad, and like I said, it's a group effort and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, now what I've been pumping and beating on for this week, and the thing I've been saying about synchronizing and being and connecting every week and connect every week. Nah, dog. Y'all suck. And the thing is, I like what Thomas Brown is doing. But guess what? It's a group project. It's a group project. Because you're the smartest person in the group, Thomas. I'm sorry, dude. But you got a bunch of idiots around you. You got a bunch of idiots around you. They keep failing. We get kicks blocked. We get punts muffed. We can't, like, this is stuff we thought we had in the bag. All we wanted was somebody like Thomas Brown to come in and get this offense being good. And I said early on, I said, we shouldn't. I told you in the green when I was looking at the stats and I'm looking at the offense, I was like, this is I can't even comprehend how stupid this looks to me. Like I'm looking and I'm calculating them out. I'm like, this is my Bears offense. This is what we did. This is how we matched up against them. Neck for neck, round for round, pound for pound. Even if the run game wasn't great. So guess what? Some people have bad run days. Even King Henry had bad run days. That's fine. We went from pound for pound, but it's poor situational decision, just stupidness, just like dumb stuff, like your players. And that, remember I said last week, it's the talent. It's the talent got us into an overtime, almost getting at a win. We shouldn't have had to. We should have kicked it, went back, went down, and then went for 2 and been up 1. That's what we should have did, Matt Eberflus. Did you not know that? You don't know. Like, I swear to God, I feel like it's like everybody else is saying it. It's like, do you not listen? Are you not on Twitter, Matt Eberflus? You're not on Instagram? You're not listening to us? You're not subscribing to the Black Bear Podcast? One word, no spaces? We'll tell you what you need to do. It's easy. We said the same thing. It's easy. You got it. You got a Caleb. You got a Keenan. You got these DeAndre Swift, these Roshan Johnsons. You got Sweat. You got all this other. You got all these. Look at these dudes. You got all of this. It's no excuses. As a Bears fan, I remember looking at our roster. I looked at our roster and I'm like, I don't even know who this dude is. I don't even know who my second receiver is right now. Like, I don't know who that is. It's been years and I'm like, I don't even know who they is. They you know what I mean? Like, I don't know our quarterback. I don't know who Mr. Trubisky is. I don't know. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't know. Rex Gross, I don't know. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't know. I don't know his talent level. But I look at this team and I see every position and everything else, and I'm like, use your talent, dude. And y'all steadily not doing it. They should have hired Thomas Brown when he interviewed for the offensive coordinator position in the offseason. But my Eberflus,
yeah. I feel like they didn't give Thomas Brown. I feel like they hired Shane Waldron and they brought Thomas Brown for an insurance policy just in case Shane does well and goes on to get a head coaching job. Then you got Thomas Brown who can just move in to his role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's why Thomas
Brown. The funny thing about it, Mark, is the funny thing about this. North Carolina keep giving us. They keep giving us that. I remember Devin said the Panthers. It's the gift that keep on giving the Bears. Like, that's their offensive coordinator. That's their people. We got their picks. We got Caleb Cousins. The Panthers, like, and he in there. He want it. He know it. He looking. Thomas, like I said, I watched his interview when he got hired as the OC of the Panthers, and I watched his interview when he took over for the Bears. When he did the interview for the Carolina Panthers, he was happy. He's like, "Hey, I did it, Mama. I'm offensive coordinator now. Yay! You know, I'm gonna do what I did. I'm gonna do what I did with the Rams. You know, we won a Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna bring all this over here to Carolina, all this kind of stuff." And then they didn't. They said, "You can't call plays. You can't do it." And they went halfway through the season, and their head coach said, "You know what? I suck at this. You do it." They won only 2 games. Whatever. Cool. I saw him say, "Hey, you're the offensive coordinator for the Bears now. You're gonna be calling the plays. How you gonna do it?" He knew exactly what he wanted. He didn't smile. He didn't laugh about it. He said, "You know what I need to do first? I'm gonna get everybody together, and I'm gonna point fingers at everybody. This offense is gonna have accountability. Everybody's gonna have accountable. And in the last 2 weeks, you see them. Everybody accountable. Everybody. 2 weeks ago, like a month ago, we was telling we thought DJ Moore checked out on us. You want to take the 110 million and just not do nothing no more, D? Dang, that's fucked up, DJ. Like, we love you. Why would you do that? In 2 weeks, in a week turnaround. Look at what DJ Moore did in 2 weeks on the Thomas Brown. Look at what Caleb doing. Look how they feel about it. Look how they doing it. I'm like, stop it. Stop it. That's what Flus, like you said, he might come from his job. If not, it's cool. Keep him the offensive coordinator. Keep him offensive coordinator. Go get you another head coach. Go get you another defensive coordinator.
No way he stays. They fired Flus. No way Thomas Brown stays unless he gets promoted to head coach.
You don't think so?
No, yeah. When Flus get fired, his whole staff is gone. The entire staff is gone.
That's crew. Cool.
That's why. If we had the show yesterday, I had some questions about that. I wanted to just.
I know, and I thought about it yesterday where you was like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing show." I was like, "Oh man, I had a whole little paragraph I had to say about him." I'm like, could you imagine Thomas Brown making the Bears offense look respectable? They ain't been respectable. Everybody saying y'all still holding on to 85. Could you imagine if he came in and our offense looked competent?
Yeah, I mean, look, Thomas Brown is auditioning for other head coach. He auditioning for other teams right now.
Yeah. No,
that's what he's doing. Because look, if Flus is gone,
I'm scared. I'm scared of that though. I'm definitely scared of that. That somebody else is going to offer him a head coach position, and he's gonna go take that one and stay at stand.
And it's gonna be the same cycle. We're gonna be like, oh well, the Bears had him. We interviewed him, and now he's somewhere else making plays happen. Let's talk about the special teams grade. What you got for special teams? We saw what happened with the block. Another blocked field goal. We had a muffed punt return that set up one of their touchdowns. I think. I don't know if they scored off.
Actually, no, I ain't gonna do it like that. I got you.
They made up for it. Carter helped us in the fourth quarter.
All right.
Santos did make some big kicks. Special teams grade. Richard Hightower and those boys. What you got?
I mean, I'm still easy with Richard Hightower because our special teams ain't never looked this worse. I can't.
It looked pretty. It's weird,
but
in multiple aspects of it.
In multiple aspects, it's just weird. Like it's weird. Like we never had this. Like we suck. We the Bears. Okay, cool. But we good with Philly. Like a lot of people say, like, oh yeah, we have the Bears suck. You Bears fan, okay, it's cool. But it was always based on like our quarterback and building a quarterback and having a quarterback. But then this offense did come back and do something good.
Wow. Okay, C-. I'm not mad at that either.
I wanted to give them a D-, and I'm gonna tell you the one reason I didn't give them a D- is because of the onside kick that they recovered.
Oh, I almost forgot.
That is rare.
I almost forgot about that.
Football. That is big. That is golden. How many? I mean, if we go back 15, 20 years, when you get an onside kick, oh come on, man, that's good special teams football.
Especially now when you have to tell
the onside team, with these new rules. And when they said it, I remember I was watching and I'm like, Yami, we finna kick an onside kick. She said, oh, okay. Hopefully we get it. Whatever. She said, baby, they got it back. They said, shut up. I said, I paced. Look, I was like, look, I was like this.
Yeah, that
back
was
and forth.
crazy.
I was like, that's not just happened. That is not just happened. That is not just. Oh my God, we might turn this whole thing around and win it. Oh my God, I have never thought about this for being a Bears fan. This is the Chicago Bears. Football teams do this for sure. Cool, whatever. But I'm a Chicago Bears fan. We doing this too? Okay, good job. Good job. Come back. There y'all go. Make up for it. That's why special teams, y'all get a C-. I'm gonna give y'all C- specifically for that.
I'm not mad at the C-. I'm not mad at it because you're right. If they didn't recover that Santos, first of all, I ain't ever see an onside kick that way. Yeah. Usually you try to get the ball to pop up in the air and go get it.
That's why I said it was weird. I saw how he did it and I just turned my head like whatever. And she was like, we got it back. I was like, shut up. She was like, yeah, we got it back. I was like, I looked and I said, onside kick, Chicago recover. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We might actually gonna win this game.
They get our hopes up just to let us down.
That's the crazy thing. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. And then I become a Bears fan again.
All
and we lose by 3. You know,
everything is worth it. All of this was worth it for this moment, and then we fucking lose. I'm not mad at the C-. I'm not at all. Like you said, it would have been lower if they didn't get that onside recovery, but they didn't. I mean, they did. So that definitely boosts you up from a D or a D+ or wherever they were at before that. 2 more grades. Let's move on to the where do I want to go?
I feel like you finna mix it up and make me mad, but go right ahead.
I can't even find it. Oh yeah, we're gonna go here. Offense. Let's go with the offensive grade. Offense as a whole.
I swear to God, I knew he was gonna do this. And the way you started off, I'm like, I hope he's just building me up to do it at the end. But offense as a whole. Now, before I give my offensive grade, I know you might not like it. I am truly upset with DeAndre Swift.
You've been hinting at that.
I'm kind of mad at him. Man, he shook my hand and told me he gonna do me good for the rest of the year. And
he was hurt.
He made to me.
He was hurt.
The thing is, I didn't think about it till you said it, and I was like, "All right, cool, I get it." But then,
if you're gonna play,
I thought about you. I said, "No antics. This is football. Play. This happens. We're gonna do this 16 straight weeks." We probably don't, you know what I'm saying? It happens. Like I said, running backs have bad days. The reason I'm gonna get is
like that.
What up, Bear Truth? You don't like it?
He do not.
You don't like the C, Bear? Bear Truth, you don't like the C? I put minus, bro. I gave him a minus. I want to give him a D. You thought the special teams was an F. The reason I got it is because they only get a few chances and they took a whole halfway. You see what I'm saying? Halfway. DeAndre Carter with that big return that we needed to get us to overtime. He put us in great field position.
You don't get to overtime without it.
Yeah, that was key. Like I said, the kick or whatever. Now they made up for the muff punt, and like I said, they only get a few times. I mean, somebody told me that Devin Hester should be in the Hall of Fame because who cares about special teams? I said, you a lie. Now you ready for my offensive grade?
Yes.
Bear Truth ain't finna like this, dude. He ain't finna like this.
A-.
Now, and I'm not gonna go into stats.
Jeez.
Or nothing like that. But 2 weeks in a row, I saw my offense get a call, get on the field, get the play. Boom. Whatever happened, like I said, you can be out coached. The defense can get you sometimes. It's their job to.
Right.
I can get that. Oh, you're gonna miss okay, cool. You're gonna run a ball and not get 1 yard instead of 15. Cool. No big play this time. Cool. But what I loved about it is 2 weeks in a row, and I've been punching it right now. Caleb looked like he was in command. That offense looked like they knew what they were fucking doing. We was hitting everybody as far as targets go. What up, Bear Truth? What you want me to say? They deserve at least an A. I gave them a minus. I'm trying not to be the optimist that I was all off season. Because Mark said, "Hey, they grown Wes. You remember they grown men who make millions of dollars. It's their job. Stop being so nice to them." So I'm trying not to be so nice to him.
Mm-hmm.
But as a Bears fan, did you see this offense? Our offense shined better than any other phase of the game. We're Bears fans. That don't happen. We're not used to this. Let's be honest. You'll give them a B. A minus is kind of a B.
27 points is definitely the most we've scored in a minute since what, Jacksonville or London.
I saw a post that said in the last 3 years, the Bears have averaged giving opponents about 24 points a game in 3 years. That's how good our defense is. And we always say, hey, if our offense could give us, like we said, 27, but this season, the defense was average. Our opponents was averaging like 2021. That's all we get surprised when we let out of all people. You let the Cardinals. You got in there with the Texans. You got in there with who was the other team that we was that's really, really good? Oh, the Commanders. Like they was putting 40. They put 40 on somebody like 2 weeks before they played us, and they got 18 on the Hail Mary last minute against our defense. Think about it, if we had 27 against the Commanders, it'll be 27-18. If we had 27, like
my thing is that's my thing right there. I've heard a lot, like especially last week, like, oh, the Bears offense got to do more. You got to score more than 19. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do it, and you still lose. Like you give up, your defense gives up 30 points.
What I say in the green room, Mark? I said I'm looking at these stats and I'm looking off, and I said it make my fucking stomach hurt.
I'm gonna be with Bear Truth on this.
Do you
one,
like
Wes.
it? You don't like? I knew you was. I said it. I said I don't think you don't like it, but I'm gonna give it to them in the sense of like competence.
Look. Caleb Williams is. I don't care what nobody say. You know this. Caleb Williams is the best player on this team. He is offense, defense. I don't care. He's the best player on this team. Now, with that being said, you specifically talked about DeAndre Swift in that run game. The run game was non-existent today.
Like 60 total. I mean, it's like 75 total yards, and I think Caleb had 30 of them.
Yeah, 33 of those.
They're just fucking stupid, bro.
If I'm gonna give him an A, I need at least 100 total. At least 100 total. Without the QB, being your leading rusher. I like the B. I'd even go to a B plus to get it closer to that A. But the running game aspect just brings me down from it.
We had really good runners. We saw really good running backs and all this other kind of stuff. And like I said, I told you early on, like I watched Caleb Williams today, and I watched his offense get in and play. And I'm like, he got this. I should have gave him way more credit. I didn't think he was gonna even in my whole thing is like even in losses. Like I'm not talking about wins, losses, or points or nothing. I'm watching him.
Eye test.
Cool. Boom. Let's get it.
Right.
He looked like he want it. I know what I'm doing. I got it. I swear to God, dude. I'm finna tell you. I saw him and I'm like, he on some Tom Brady shit today, dude. He on that like I got it. I got 10 other people on the field. I'm gonna tell them exactly what to do. And we finna get it. And they was getting it. And I swear to God, I ain't gonna lie. Being down 14 in the fourth quarter to come back to go to overtime. That's crazy. And everybody, Bear Truth, all y'all. Okay, I'm finna say this. Chicago Bears fans, quit acting like that's what we supposed to been doing. Quit acting like we had somebody come in and do this for our offense. Quit acting like we see somebody face like he was zeroed in. He was eating. I like Justin Fields. Remember, I like Justin Fields. I ain't never seen Justin Fields tell his coach and his coach, get away, go. I got this. I saw him do that again this fucking week. I say, oh, he got it. He know he's doing.
Justin didn't have that type of confidence.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I was going to call you like, hey, Mark, I was wrong. Caleb. I like Caleb. I like watching Caleb play. He is true. Yeah, I should have never said that thing I said about Jaden Daniels last week on the podcast. I was stupid. I apologize. Like I felt like that today as I watched him play. Like I regretted every negative comment I gave him. Even when we watched him talk, and those reporters were trying to dig into all the stuff he did wrong. Like really, quit acting like he can go. Quit acting like he don't.
Hey,
my eight is this. Bear Truth. When the last time the Bears went into overtime? When the last time a Chicago quarterback took us 14 points down? Our defense have for sure. If we had an interception and got a pick six, and then boom, they came back and got another pick six. Think about it. Look, I live in Arizona. I still hear the dudes say they are who we thought they were. Brian Urlacher gonna get on you. I get it. Lance Brisbane, Mike Brown. Those our defense would have did this. When the last time? I know he ain't, but like I said, I'm finna tell you, I was in your position like 2-3 months ago. But Mark, I'm wiser now. Look at this dude take over this team. Look at him take over that. Look at him take over. Even if he lost, I get. But look how he took it over. Again, he connected it. My Eberflus don't know what he doing. He think last week never happened. He think it's week one constantly. I don't know what's wrong with him. But I see Caleb. He like, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I see Thomas Brown like, you want it? You can have it. You want it? You got it. I'm finna give you 3 plays. Pick which 3 you want to play and do all 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. Do you see how hurry up? You see the tempo that this offense got? Coming down the field, the tempo, Bear Truth, 9. Look at that tempo. That's we never had tempo like this. We ain't never had boom, boom, boom like this. Not the offense.
That's the beauty of what Chef West grades, because we poke holes in it, and you know the grades are final. The grades are final. So
I ain't curving. I'm giving it out to it. Actually, can I say one more thing before I go to my other thing? Is look.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why honestly, Bear Truth, I'm gonna tell you, that's why they get an A by this. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, and I'm be really honest about it. Caleb Williams get the A. He's the reason they get the A. Because he did it. He targeted the Cole Komet like 10 times. He targeted King. He kept doing it. He kept doing everything. Is it Caleb Williams' fault that he outrushed DeAndre Swift? No, not really. But you can't tell me that offense didn't go out there commanding. What did he say? Yes, that statement right there. He is who we thought he was. My whole thing
this comment right here is crazy, Wes. I don't. Once you read it, you'll realize he is not on Caleb Williams' side. That is Kamala Williams. What the fuck?
I don't know what that. I don't know what that means. I read it. Generation said, "Okay, wait. Caleb Williams' coat was wrong."
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
What do you? Why? He only played he only played 10 football games. How he got a coat? He better got a fan base. Like, calm that down, Bear Truth. My whole thing is this.
No, that wasn't Bear Truth.
Why y'all
act? Chris Foster.
Chris Foster. Oh, Christopher. Chris Stopper. Yeah. Stop. Go talk to your mama. Get out. My whole thing is this, and this is why I was gonna call. I swear to God, Mark, I was gonna call you today while I was watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm telling every Bear fans, all the Bear fans, when has our offense been this kind of offense? We had great kicker, Robbie Gold, great special team, David Hess, a Hall of Famer, great defense. We can go keep going. Move up the band. Great running backs. What's the band? Look at what your quarterback is doing, Chicago, in the last 2 weeks. He said, you know what? All right, cool. I took all y'all notes. It's been 2 months. Yep. All right. You know what? All right, cool. I'm gonna write this on here. I took notes, and guess who I am? I'm Caleb. Let me do this. And he did it back to back. I said, dude, y'all keep acting like come on. Quit acting like you had better, baby. Quit acting like we had better.
You know what's crazy? He still got haters. He
still got haters.
A huge amount of fans in his fan base, like Chris Foster just put in.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was going with that comment.
I
But
don't
it's
know
a
why
dumbass
Kamala. She
comment.
lost. She lost. So what? Nobody cares.
He is. If you can't see with your own eyes what Caleb Williams has done, and here he is again. He said 5 losses in a row, lost 3 in a row to the second, third, fourth overall pick. That's a team. Look, that's a team.
But that's
thing.
not his fault.
That's a team thing.
That's exactly. You're right. That's not Caleb Williams' fault. Last week, that wasn't
improved O-line at center. Dude, I'm done
dude.
talking to him. I'm done talking to him.
He's sucking. Nah, you want
Fields
some
will be
smoke,
10-1 with this team.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Shut up. Nope. And you know I love Justin Fields. You know I love Justin Fields. Nah, what I just said today, I said I love Justin Fields. I watch Steelers games because I like Justin Fields. I want to see him out there. I like them putting him in the game. That's cool. But I seen command. Yeah, Justin Fields faster than him. He bigger than him. You know what I mean? Okay, if you want
to, the center sucks still. The O-line sucks still.
They still suck.
I'm not. Let's move on to your defensive grade. I'm not about to talk to Chris about my quarterback. We'll be here for another hour because you already know.
Oh, you know already. Look, I'm here. Hey, guess what, Bart? I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I'm wholehearted with you now.
It took that kid. It took Justin, and this is the part I hate because I like Justin. I don't like to have to talk about his shortcomings like that. But you have to.
It's crazy. But you would think you don't. But I'm like, I know we talked about it. You said I like Justin. I like him. Yeah, cool. And I'm like, yeah, the talent generation.
Anytime you got a chance to upgrade at QB, you got to take
both from is good. And my whole thing is it's not even like talent or skill that we upgraded on. Like I said, today I saw command.
Who?
I saw
Caleb?
From Caleb. I saw command.
Justin,
my offense. Justin never with that command. My whole thing is like, that's skill.
Fine. Justin ain't got
that's fine.
That
I said I'm not finna compare skill or talent. That's what I just said, Mark. I said what I saw was just full blown command. Nope. Y'all not coming out. Y'all not doing this. I got this. And then he did it 2 weeks in a row. I'm finna do it again. I can't wait till next week against Thanksgiving. I want to see him control it all. That's cool. Like the dude is like, he wants to own it. He wants to be the best Bears offensive player that
he's not ducking smoke,
dude. I ain't ducking nothing. And Thomas trusts him. That's the crazy part. Just a cool, but no.
Oh, my bad.
I already know that.
Detroit 45-3 is crazy. Let's talk about. Let's get into your defensive grade.
Defensive grade.
What the defense got? Make me happy. Make me proud because I feel like the defense been letting us down all fucking season. Not all season, but from like week. What was Washington 6? That was week 6.
Before the bye.
Week 7.
Yeah, like before the bye.
Since before the bye, everything after the bye, the defense has just crumbled.
Gosh. Just stupid. I seen Kyler Gordon pulling t-shirts after the bye. Before the bye, he was blowing quarterbacks up. Like, what are you
ripping
doing?
T-shirts and half.
Get out there.
Dude still running
like
for 10 more yards.
Yeah.
Bear Truth said you don't pass on a QB like Caleb.
You don't.
You can't. Anytime you got a chance to upgrade at the QB position, you do it. You keep swinging until you hit. Like defensive grade.
I like Caleb's attitude, Bear Truth. I like his attitude more than anything.
Stone face.
I saw, and I said, I looked at him like, our buddy is nice. He know he nice. He gonna be nice. He gonna try. He did everything. Every time I say something about Caleb, he go out the next week and do exactly what I tell him that he should be doing. He look better every week. But this defense, honestly, I'm gonna change my grade. Because you know what? I was just talking about Caleb. Yeah, this is my grade. And most people don't know what is my marker. Oh, all right, yeah, boom. Because it's the Chicago Bears, because I know who this defense is, and I get it, good. We could definitely upgrade in some spots and all this kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
we the Bears. We the Bears. Y'all are
We
defense.
the Bears.
Y'all are defense. And just like I gave Caleb big props for being the, you know what I'm saying, for owning this offense and wanting to make it look better and going out there and just doing his thing. What y'all get there? We're in Chicago. Y'all fail us.
Failing grade.
They failing us. They study failing us. Yeah, okay. Montez Sweat had a good game this time. But what I say, Darrell Taylor, no tackles, no nothing. Tremaine Edwards, what was he doing? Jalen Johnson, he losing it. I don't know what he's doing out there.
In big moments, in clutch moments, Jalen Johnson just doesn't.
That's what I said. I said that's what I was just saying. I was like, where did you go? Like, did y'all go? Did y'all thought the season was over? No, it was a bye. Y'all was on a bye. It wasn't the off season. It was a bye. Y'all came back from the bye. This defense came because think about how the defense played before the bye. Think of how Jalen Johnson and all of them. And I told you, I said, is Jaquan Brisker that important to this defense? Yeah, we look like this.
No. Yep, you mentioned it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't respect it. And it goes to my whole thing. Like I was telling Bad Truth and everybody else when they talk about the offense. I'm like, we never seen a quarterback or offense be this like fluent and competent the last 2 weeks, right? Like they getting out there, looking. Oh yeah, I have faith in them now. Now when my defense get out of here, it's like flip flop. Now my defense get out there, and I'm questioning how y'all can't get the ball back on 3rd and 21.
Oh my gosh. It seemed like every 3rd and long they had, they completed it. Like I said, Nick Mullins came in and picked up the first down so smooth and easy.
I said 3-2-1, we got it. They said, oh, he converted 10 yards. What? I look up again, they're like, first down. I'm like, how they got a first down? It was 3rd and forever. How we do? We don't do that. That's not us. That's what I'm saying. That's why I gave the offense what I gave them, because I'm like, this is not us. They surprising me. They doing stuff that I wanted my offense to do for years. And my defense is doing things I didn't never think we would be doing. It's completely like just unorthodox. Just like
30 points. You give up 30 points.
You giving up 30. And the thing
100-yard rusher.
200-yard receiver. Y'all getting worse. And in the offseason, they said, hey, if this defense can carry this Bears offense, they might have a chance.
And Bear Truth, we've been talking about this all day. Not blitzing and Flus calling a scary game plan. We've been talking about that shit all day. He want to get there with 4 and it ain't working.
But it wasn't working.
I like the F. I'm so
that was terrible, dude. That's not us. That's not us. I'm looking at. I'm like, that's not us. Y'all scared. Y'all backpedaling on everything. Y'all tripping.
I think
y'all
there was one time in this game where I was actually like, good defense, and that was when Carter fumbled. No. What play? There was something. I think we got a turnover on downs. And I think they had a 3 and out right after.
It was
after the turnover on downs.
I said, good job, Montez, on the sack.
Yeah.
Good job on the fumble. And then a good job on that 3 and out that you're talking about. Good job. The thing about it is, hey, guess what? The Black Bear Podcast word of the season, the statement of the season is, we need to be good situationally. When y'all had the situation to win, we never take advantage of it. It's not the players, it has to be coaching. And that's why I said, Caleb, he's taking the situation. He said, I'm going to make my own. I'm going to take control of every situational play. It's okay. This defense, 32, like I think they was 3rd and long like 6 times, and I think they converted on all 6.
What's with the presidential references?
I don't know that they don't know that Donald Trump already won. It's over. Like give it up.
Leave it
leave it
alone.
alone, dude. It's like I could understand if like we still have to vote and you want to put your that's cool. Got you. But it's off. We know who the winner is, we know who the loser is. Just let it
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we not gonna get too political here because I don't know. People just feel like they want to speak on that. Darnold's scared of his own shadow, and you don't blitz. Yeah, when he got that ankle hurt, I
I
would
thought
have
we was
been
in there.
moving him. What? Move him off
Yeah,
that spot. You
I
have to
was
get
in there.
him moving around. His ankle
I
just
was,
got hurt. Why is we
I
letting him
was in
sitting
there.
there like a statue?
Yeah, like why we in there?
I
Why
don't
we
get
not
it.
bringing pressure, dude? Like it's just so stupid. Like I said, Darrell Taylor, you should have stayed at home and made grilled cheese sandwiches all day.
They
I
got
don't know,
us
bro.
excited again just to give us a gut
Yeah,
punch, and that's what the Bears do.
yeah, I know.
We ain't gave out no game balls, Wes. I don't know if you realize this. We haven't get out a game
Not
ball.
since the bye week.
Yeah.
Not since the bye week. You know why? Because nobody deserves one. You don't deserve a game ball. Nobody deserves a game ball. This team don't, and I feel like, I won't say nobody deserves one, but it's like it's a dichotomy of it.
Because
it's like, yeah, we can talk about the
you
good
give one to
today.
Caleb?
Yeah, sure.
I can't even give it to I can't even give it to Caleb because look, you didn't finish the job. Like
That's
you
exactly.
have to finish.
That's what I'm saying.
Job.
It's like, yeah, I probably can get a 20-yard pass in the NFL one time, but I'm gonna get sacked 67 times. I'm not a football, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you credit for that one thing. I need you to do your thing. I like where we going though.
Complete it.
Don't
give me 2 quarters. Don't give me it's a 4-quarter game, and then we went into OT. So sometimes OT. Finish the job, get the job done, get that W. Until then, we can't give you no game ball. Let's play the blame game, Wes. Let's play the blame game. I'll kick it off. I'm gonna kick it off, and I'm gonna blame Matt Eberflus, not for the head coaching, but for the defensive play calling. That shit sucks. I'm giving you the blame. Actually, no, I'm gonna blame the entire defensive unit and Matt Eberflus. So that everything that goes into that operation, you let us down again. You let Caleb down again. You let Thomas Brown down. He still ain't got his first win under his belt. I know Shane Waldron watching these games and like, wow, they actually look good. Yes, they lost. Yes, they lost without me. They're not winning without me. Yes.
I won 4 games doing absolutely nothing. I was eating pretzels. I was eating pretzels on the sideline.
So it's coming down to the defense
right.
for me. They suck. That's defense. We came into the season like the defense gonna carry us. They gonna do this and that and third. They ain't doing shit. You gave up 30 points.
That's what everybody kept saying.
Jordan.
Everybody kept saying like this. I don't even know how to spell his name, but I'm on the same road. I'm driving behind you. Turn your blinker off because you're not merging, but I'm right behind you, bro. We're driving together.
What you got?
I think
Bertrand say blaming Flus and runner up Hightower. Oh, wow, y'all on the same page. You
and it's simple because it's like you only like we said. Hey, welcome to the Black Bear Podcast. The key word is situational. You're the special teams coach. You control the most. Your only job is to take care of the situational. Situational football. Hunt, make sure it get in there. Pin them back. Get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the dichotomy of this is like y'all did some really good things, but y'all, it was like we were saying with Shane Waldron, like, dude, like it's simple. You ain't even getting the simple stuff right.
Nope.
And if our special teams can't get the simple stuff right, that's dumb. That's why we ramped on Velas. We get it. You talented, you fast. This. The simple thing is to put the ball in your body first. Do that first, and then go be special. You ain't doing that. You gotta go. You ain't doing that. I would. Oh my God, 2 block kicks in 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? Muff punt. I don't care what the Lions is.
Oh, me neither.
So what? We knew they were good. We knew they was good. They was good last year. Woo-ha. Okay, cool. If you would have been like, well, the Vikings surprised us. Yeah, sure. That's informational. That's educational. Good for you. You study football. But saying that the Lions is good is like stupid. So stop that. My whole thing is this. We any off season, we were like, okay, just like Mark said, like, oh, we should have did more for the offensive line. We should have did more for the trenches. That's our problem. We never said, oh my God, we're gonna be missing kicks. Okay, cool, because that goes with that goes with the offensive line. Now, look, I got you. That goes with the offensive line. Yep, Mark's right. Muff punts, fumbling kickoffs. Remember, we lost the game because Vito Jones fumbled a kickoff when nobody was around him. Like that, like, what are you doing? It's easy, like it's like so easy. Like, come on, dude. Like, I never thought our special teams and our defense would be something that 1 week or one game that I was looking at, like, what the fuck?
I don't know what happened to this defense. I really don't understand what happened. Why is there so many plays where they're wide open receivers?
Preposterous. It's preposterous.
I can understand if they catch it like Addison made some catches where he got hit right away and just held on to the ball. But there's a lot of plays where dudes Hawkinson just running free and ain't nobody near him.
No tight end should be having 100 receiving yards against this Bears defense. Not this year, not last year, not the year before that, not the year after that. Not when we had Roquan, not when we had Khalil Mack. Tight ends don't get 100-yard receivers against this Bears defense.
No,
that's not what we do. And y'all let them, and y'all keep getting worse. We keep getting mad at y'all. Like I said, it started in week 2 with Nico Collins. Like, how you got 150 yards? That's crazy. Okay, cool, whatever. We want to stop Stephon Diggs. Now we got a wide receiver with 100 and what he had 163, 164. Addison Ho, and then TJ Hawkinson 107, and then now you're running back at what 106. Y'all declining fast, and it's embarrassing.
You just giving out 100-yard performance.
You embarrassing.
You get one. You get one. You get one.
You get one. You go. You go. Oprah. Y'all on Oprah. Oprah. Yep. You get 100 yards. You get 100 yards. You against this Bears defense? Nah, dude. It's like if you don't want to be a Bear, then leave. What's the offensive lineman that didn't want to practice, that wouldn't do nothing? He was always hurt. Nate Davis. You want to be a Bear? Get the fuck out of Hollis Hall, nigga. Go, leave. You don't want to be a Bear, don't stay here. That's what this defense is making me. And honestly, this defense pisses me off.
Like I said, I get that y'all got y'all heartbroken, Washington, but the way that y'all let the bottom fall out is just beyond me.
Yeah, but we can stick Stevenson with Washington. Like, oh, Stevenson, you should have been paying attention. The rest of us, look how we did. We held them down to 15. Or what was it, like 13 points? I think it was. What they got? 18. So minus that. Okay, 12. They had 12. 4 field goals. We held them to no touchdown. Okay, we can blame Stevenson on that. All right, cool. But now the next week, the whole unit y'all look trash. And then next, the whole unit. Now all of y'all look like trash. You said, when we gonna put Montez Sweat against the cross? Yo, he need to be crucified too. All y'all need to be crucified. Darrell Taylor, everybody, all of them. Tremaine Edwards,
Montez make too much money. He just makes too much to be doing this. Darrell Taylor and all them other dudes, they ain't making no money. This man is making, and he's making a shit ton of money. That's my issue with Sweat. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him if he was getting paid what Dexter, Coward, or Taylor.
But it's a reason he getting paid that much money, because we know what he can do. But just like Sanborn and like a lot of dudes, and we were talking like Reddy Stewart and those guys come in and make that money. Come in, take your one shot. You on the Bears defense, take your one shot. I don't care if it's one play, one big tackle, one big destroy. And I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Mark, who is 37? Oh, John Taylor. We don't know. He's an undrafted free agent from, a D2 college. We signed or whatever. I'm like, yeah, he out there making plays though. Because we see you. We know you. That's why Montez White got $92 million. That's cool. For me, the defense, it's the rest of them. You're on the Bears defense. Be a Bear. That's all I'm saying.
I get we depleted. Got a lot of injuries, but man, Flus, like I said, he saved the job last year because the defense stepped up, in the second half, but that ain't the case right now. They bottoming out in the second half. So
Mm-hmm.
be interested to see if he keeps his job this year. And we're gonna talk about that as this season go on. Any last words or thoughts about this game?
You got some Ron. You got some Ron. Bear Truth. Who else want to get in the chat and want to get some smoke? I got it all for you right now today.
Bear Truth wasn't letting you get away with that.
He didn't want to sit and grade on the curve, but dude, when our offense look better than our defense, our offense looks smarter, more confident than our defense. Like, stop. I don't care. That's cool. They get an A, defense get an F. So what? Sue me.
All right,
but yeah,
well,
that's it. I got. Let me see my last statement. What I was gonna go with? I had something I did want to say.
All right, put it out there.
Flus. No. I was going to talk because I wanted to say it after, like, I think it was Caleb or Flus. It was Flus. Because I don't think I got to say what he said after this thing. It's like, I'm tired of Flus saying, like,
his press conference.
Yes. Everything he says, roses are red, violets are blue. Yeah, we know that. Okay, what else, dude? Like, get in it. And like, this thing is just, I can't even.
He looked like he know he about to get fired.
He know he done.
He got a feeling it's gonna go that direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm seeing from him. That's his mannerisms at the podium. He ain't got too much to say.
Did you agree with my defensive grade? I don't know. I don't remember if you said the F was cool.
The F, yes.
Yeah.
I completely agree with it.
That's it.
Like I said, 30 points is too much in itself. And then you go when we talk about the 100 yards that you get 100, you get 100, you get F to me. We got a takeaway.
We did get a takeaway. We got a giveaway too. The Lions is going to try to put 57 on us.
That ain't gonna happen. That's not going to happen.
The crazy thing is, so I told my sister-in-law yesterday, she from Detroit, she's a Lions fan. She's like, oh, we play on Thanksgiving. I said, that's cool. She's like, we're gonna win. I'm like, y'all might win. The Lions are good. I'm not gonna be stupid and say the Lions not good. I said, but y'all not finna hang 52 on us.
No chance.
After today in this defense, I'm like, am I finna eat crow?
They ain't getting 50. That ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be a competitive game.
Sam Donald just put 30 on us. The Cardinals put 29 on us. It's like I said, it feels like the defense is regressing to that point. I'm scared that it might be right.
I can't see it. I just can't see it.
I can't either. But today, after today,
yeah, I agree. But just the competitive nature of this team. I mean, we lost by a last-minute field goal this week. Lost on a missed block last week. 2 divisional opponents.
That's what I want to say. That's what I say. Why we keep losing by less than a touchdown?
Oh yeah, no. Flus's record in one-score games is by far the worst in the league out of any head coach. By far, it's abysmal. So I mean, that's what you get when you bring back choke artists at the coaching spot. So.
I hope so, Bad Truth. I can only agree with you so much. But yeah, that's the only smart thing you said all day. He should be going
I wouldn't go that far. Go that far. Look, appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Robb. Got my co-host in the building with me, Chef West to the right. You can follow us at our handles at the bottom of our name. Look, we'll be back next week to talk football with y'all. Man, this is what we got to go through as Bears fans. Don't act like it's the first season we face this type of adversity, and it ain't gonna be the last. So look, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. One word, no spaces. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday night. We out of here. Peace.